There we go. Hello! No, I'm not saying it.
Oh my god, we are zoomed in.
Yeah, we're super zoomed in. Just warning, if you hear laughter, Zero is in the room with me this time.
No.
He's playing Zenless on the PS5.
Not on his PC?
No, I told him, I was like, hey, it's got crossplay. He was like, oh, sweet. He's busy all day, so he's just gonna vibe. But that means that I'm not doing my intro with you right there. That's not gonna sell.
Do it.
He's whispering, "Do it." No, I'm not doing it.
Do it.
No. I suppose I better. There we go. If he's gonna be whispering in the background. What? You won't? Oh, he's shaking his head. Oh. Let me see, what was I doing? Right, I was gonna go onto my... Wait, I can't do that because I am currently in a call with you, and if I change my account mid-call, I will disconnect. This is what I mean by scuff. I didn't bother to send out any of my alerts prior to doing of this because I'm stupid.
No.
No.
I mean, I can do it for you real quick if you want
Yeah,
to.
do it.
Cannot ping anyone though on your server.
You can't.
I mean, your bot worked.
It did?
Did it notify?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sans was saying it wasn't working recently.
Let me announce as well.
Doodle. Yapping now World Cup. What are you talking about? What World Cup?
Huh?
There's a what's that? He said there's a World Cup.
A cup for the whole world.
We can't fit the
Who's
whole
drinking
world
out
in a
of that
cup. That'd have to be a really big cup.
Was it spamming the hydrate?
Oh, that's cute. There's a video on Twitter of a guy crying in like a GameStop or wherever because he finally saved up for a PS5,
Oh, yeah.
like the Spider-Man one, and the clerk hops the counter to give him a hug. That's great.
Yeah, so that video.
Lurking because welding the cups. What does that mean, Vasas?
He's doing something with cups.
Hold on, I gotta Google this. World Cup.
Next to the PS5 tweet, I also saw there was a tweet of someone like having a PS5 in a bathtub filled with water, and then someone quote retweeted it and said, "See how the PS5 is drowning in water and not in games."
Oh my god. Shit, that is. Sony, man. You know they're talking about, oh, we're at the end of the life cycle, let's do a PS6. And it's like, the fuck are you talking about?
You haven't made any games yet.
You haven't done anything with the PS5 yet. You've done nothing. You've released it, you've sent like 6 of them out to the stores, and then you were just like, nah. Yeah. It's stupid. Meanwhile, the Switch has been out for what? 8 years now? And it's got how many games?
A lot. It's been 8 years already.
I think so. Because my Switch was an anniversary gift. Zero surprised me. I remember it was really weird. We went out for the day to celebrate, you know, fun anniversary and all that, and we stopped at a Walmart, and he's like, hey, just wait here a second. So I just sat on a bench by the entrance as he went in to go do something. And I was chilling, and this old man came up to me and just started having a conversation with me. Like, he was waiting for his wife. And it wasn't like a creepy conversation or anything. He was just really nice, and he was like, you know, who are you waiting for? And I was like, you know, fiance. We're doing this. It's our anniversary. Happy stuff. And he was like, oh, I've been married to my wife for 40 years, and just being all adorable and everything. And I don't remember if he was still there when Zero came back with the Switch, but you know, he came back and he gave me a fucking Nintendo Switch as an anniversary gift. I was like, hell yeah!
Let's go.
Yeah, he didn't even have one yet. Like, he got me one first. That's true love. When I game against the console first.
I do have a Switch as well, but I haven't used it in a while.
How long?
Like over a year ago.
You might want to plug that in and make sure it still fucking works.
Why? Because of the battery?
Well, no, there's not a red ring, but there's a report that if you don't charge the battery for like, 6 months, it'll just turn off.
I mean, yeah, because of the battery.
Well, no, I mean, it'll never turn back up. I mean, it'll never turn back on again. You know what I mean.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can just swap out the battery and then it will work again. If that happens.
Nintendo makes things tricky. They want you to use their fix-it solution. They want you to send it in and then pay a repair fee. And all that fun stuff.
I guess, of course.
Yeah. It's annoying with that.
Can't do repairs yourself in this economy.
No. I mean, you can, but if then you have to send it in for like a motherboard repair, which, you can't get a spare of that, they'll tell you tampered with the device, so... Which, I mean, is true, you did. You did tamper with the device. If you opened it up and put a new battery in, but still.
They should just make this more repairable.
They should! They should just make it easy. But to be fair, the Switch is pretty resilient. Very resilient, actually. I've dropped mine so many times.
But so's my phone, and it's entirely repairable.
Yeah, but your phone's weird. Your phone is like... What was it again? The brand?
Fairphone 5.
See, I don't even know what that is. That sounds like something that you're gonna black market, like some guy on the street would give it to you all hush-hush, like, don't tell anyone I gave you this, I got it from the military. That kind of shit?
Yeah, it's not a very well-known brand, but they're making good stuff. They're also not that old.
How old is your phone?
Like, they I don't know. The company isn't that old, I think.
Okay.
Like, they're fairly new still.
But how long ago did you get your phone?
Oh, a few months ago.
Okay. Thought you were about to say a few years.
No. But I am planning on keeping it until they drop software supporters, which is going to be in 2031, they said.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Apple is just like, ooh woo, we released an update and now your battery don't work. Ooh woo. Buy the new one.
And the great thing is, you can actually, you can repair the whole phone yourself, because they made it very easy. It's like just smaller blocks of things grouped together, and you can buy the individual parts yourself.
Yeah, I saw.
But the battery itself is also like tootlessly replaceable, like it used to be. And it's just so great, because like the battery is gonna die in 2 years, and normally I would have just been like, okay, time for a new phone. But this time I'm gonna be just buying a new battery and then just using it as normal.
You showed me the price was like €40 or something for a new battery.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Once again, saying battery like an American. Here they say battery. They go, oh, yeah, it's like you go to a toy store and you buy something, like, they're like, do you want batteries with that? And I'm like, no, I've got enough of batteries at home. And they look at me like I've just grown another head, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, Zero was making fun of me earlier for pronouncing something in Spanish wrong, and I said, how is it supposed to be pronounced? And he goes, so he said something along the lines of, no, you pronounced it just right for you. And I was like, that's condescending as fuck, but okay.
That's very sus.
He's just laughing at me when I try to speak Spanish.
I mean, there's a certain, like, even if you can pronounce it right, it's like, you can tell when someone is, like, not native. And it just sounds very different.
Oh, yeah. And I think it was because I tried my best, so...
Recently, I actually saw a clip of this one anime, like, about a Russian girl.
Yeah.
And they actually had the voice actress speak Russian for some of the lines.
Okay.
And you could really tell that it's like, the voice actress really tried hard to pronounce it right, but you can tell that she is not Russian herself.
Oh
because
no!
Of how she pronounces these things.
Oh no!
It just sounds so off.
Just awkward. I couldn't do that. At most, I could switch between American and English accents. That's about it.
Yeah.
But whenever I have to
But
say anything foreign.
I don't really blame them, because like, how many people are there that can speak both Russian and Japanese natively, and then are also voice actors? Probably not a lot.
Both Russian and Japanese. That is a combination I have not seen. Hi,
Yeah.
Babo. Yes, the World Cup is happening,
Hi, Babo.
apparently. I don't know what that means. Is it the football or something? The footy? Everybody's kicking the soccer ball around?
Football, I thought it was Olympics time. They're overshadowing each other.
Yeah, I thought it was Olympics. I don't know sports.
Same.
I'm a
Didn't even know there
VTuber.
was a
Do I
World
look
Cup.
like I know what's sports? What do you mean you didn't know there was a World Cup?
I mean, I know the World Cup exists, but I
Okay.
didn't know it was, like, this year or something.
I was gonna say. I was just like, hold up. You're Germany. You don't know about the World Cup? Germany's been winning for years.
Just didn't know it was this year.
They were all saying, like, the last time there was a major football game going on, they were all like, you know, England's bringing it home. It's coming home, and it didn't again. And it's like the last time England won the World Cup was like in the 1960s or something. Like, it's not gonna happen. You guys are just not good.
Football watchers want.
It almost came home.
The football watchers want the prize to come home just as much as gacha players want their favorite character to come home.
Yeah, just like you with Zhu Yan. Is that how you say her name? Probably said that really, really badly. Yeah, that's why I feel like I said it badly. If you said who, the pub sec officer with the great ass, you know. Sarah's just laughing. No, he got her. He pulled her really easily. I heard him scream from upstairs because he got her. But yeah, she's...
I mean, I honestly would have been waiting for the other characters that are to come soon.
Oh no, he's saving up for those as well.
Also, I've been playing this game a lot, and now I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, I played this game enough. Time for other games.
You've done the thing where you burned yourself out on Zenless. Yeah, he's
I mean, every game has
right now.
a lifespan. The lifespan of Zenless is over now.
It's like how you jump ship from Wuthering Waves.
Yeah. Wuthering Waves was fun, but I did my thing. I played the game, and then I decided to play something else.
He got very lucky with his polls.
Yeah.
If you want to be part of this, you can just be part of it, you know. Just shaking his head in the background. He's trying to say, no, I didn't get lucky on my polls.
Yeah, I remember he was complaining about not getting Ellen, and then he got her eventually.
Again, bro was screaming. Back to the top of the football, though. England's not bringing it home. They've been trying for years. It's not going to happen. They need to just let football go, okay? Football went out to get milk, and it's not coming home. Just let it be. Germany is playing Canada right now. Wait. So Germany is playing football right now in the World Cup, and Kimmy, do you pay attention to your country at all?
No. The only time I know when there's a football game is when it's at our stadium, because it's loud as fuck outside. But there's no people outside, so there's no football game right now.
Well, how far away is the stadium?
It's like not very far. It's the street up.
Just a street up.
There's
So hang on. There's a meme. Hold on. So here we go. When it's when something is going on in the in that stadium, your life is like this.
Not exactly. I mean, when my window is open, then yes, but when it's closed, I hardly hear anything of it.
Oh, you have like soundproofing?
Yeah, it's like triple glazed or something. It's really good.
Mm.
It's like we also live right next to the street where the cars are driving and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when the window is open, it's like very loud to a point where it's like messing with my sleep. But when the window is closed, then I don't hear anything.
We've had to have our windows open for ages because of the heat.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's
hot here
quiet.
as well. I wish I could have it open during the night, but I can't because of the noise.
Oh, that's annoying. Don't know if I want to nap or just be lazy. Just be lazy. If you fall asleep, you fall asleep.
Yeah. I think next year, if the heat is gonna be the same, and I think it's pretty much will, I will just get an AC.
Yeah,
One of those portable 2-unit things.
I would. We had a little one, but it didn't really work. Hello, Shroom! We're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day as well.
Yeah, those small portable AC units with just like one hose, they are not very good because the heat and gets kicked out and fresh air is getting sucked into through the same hose.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very efficient.
Yeah.
But they also make portable units that are like 2 separate units, where the actual air exchanger is outside and then the actual AC is inside. So it's
That's
quieter
clever.
and way more efficient. But it's also more expensive.
Why is it more expensive? Because it's more power hungry?
No, because
Just the purchase
those
cost.
2 separate things, you need more materials and more different engineering.
Okay, so it's
And
just
you
like
might have
setup
to, like,
cost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to also have the outside unit resting somewhere, because if you're like me and you live in one of those flats where you are like on the 3rd floor or something,
Yeah.
when you open the window, there's not much room before it's like just
Drop.
the ground. So you kind of have to like mount it somehow, which I have to figure out, but I will think about that when the time comes.
Yeah. Fans are good, but AC at the end of the day is the best.
Yeah. Fan is just moving air around, which helps, but only to a certain degree.
Yeah, because it's like when it's moving hot air around, I mean...
I mean, it's still better than nothing, but...
It is. It's better than nothing, but at the same time... Yeah. What I always found was a good trick was putting ice in front of a fan. Like a bowl of ice.
Ooh.
I don't know why that works. What's the science of it?
It's blowing the ice cubes are melting, releasing the cold air, and then it's blowing the cold air around. I don't know.
But it's like, it's not wet. The air isn't wet, so how does that work? Because it's like if it's melting and it's releasing like vapors, you'd imagine that it'd be blowing mist onto you, right? But the air is just cold, it's not wet.
I think it's making it wetter, but because it's only a certain amount of water at a time, it's not really noticeable to you. Because I actually had units where it would work with cold water.
Yeah.
But then it would also make the water way more wet over time.
It would make the water more wet?
No, the air more wet.
Okay.
Like, you know how when you go to shower and then the air is like, it's not as dry anymore?
Yeah, humid.
Kinda like that.
Humidity.
Yeah.
So here's a question.
I forgot about it.
Here's a question. Water in and of itself, right? Is water wet?
Yes.
But it's water.
Yeah.
Is it making itself wet?
Yeah. It is the very being of wet. The very definition.
I just don't see how it can make itself wet. Like, the molecules itself, are they... Like, because they don't have a status effect on them, do they?
It's not like a game.
I mean, the world kind of is like a game at this point.
I mean, let's say you have something else that's wet. The water molecules on the water that make the thing wet are the same as the ones in the water itself.
So if
both of these are
water molecules are what cause the world to be wet, and everything that it touches also becomes wet, does that mean that the air that we are breathing right now is also wet?
Yeah, to a certain degree.
The whole world is wet. I just realised how I said that, and I'm just really glad that while Sus is distracted with World Cup, otherwise he'd be yelling at me for being sus. Oh my god.
Everyone is wet because everyone is 70% water.
Wait, 70?
I think it was 70.
Hold on.
Because blood makes up a big part of your body.
How much water is in humans? 60.
No, 60, okay.
The brain and the heart are composed of 73% water, the lungs are 83% water, the skin contains 64% water, muscles and kidneys are 79% water, and even... I don't like this sentence. This is from the usgs.gov website, and it says, and even the bones are watery.
Okay.
I don't know why that sentence just feels uncomfortable, but that's 31%.
I guess the saying bone dry doesn't make any sense anymore.
Oh my god, you're right. But I guess when bones dry out, they are very dry.
Yeah, so is everything else when it dries out.
But you're right. That actually, because if we're referring to something as bones dry, we're stating that bones are like the driest thing to ever exist, and they're not. The bones are wet. Yes, shroom. It's just weird, isn't it? That sentence. I don't know. That's so strange. Now, Hannah, what's plasma?
Plasma?
Plasma. In the human body.
Blood plasma? It's like one of the 3 ingredients of blood, I think.
Yeah, plasma is the liquid portion of blood. It makes up about 55% of our blood. And the remaining 45% are red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets that are suspended in the plasma. And plasma is 92% water. Christ, everything's made of water.
Yeah.
So when you donate blood, and when you donate plasma, what's the difference? Oh, there is a difference. Hold on. Red Cross website. There's a difference.
Yeah, because when you're donating only the plasma, you're donating only the
liquid,
the wet part, not the blood cells.
But like, if you get blood, right? If you say you cut your hand open, right, and you look and you got blood coming out of your hand, right? It's red, and all of it is wet. It's not like it's not like when you're washing some rice. You're not gonna like, you know, squeeze the water out and have the pieces of rice. You're not gonna squeeze your blood and be able to pull out the cells, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have their ways of filtering it.
Yeah, as I'm reading here, they do, but now I kind of want to know what the blood cells look like when they're not in plasma. Do they clump? Do they... It's yellow?
Huh? Yeah.
Plasma is yellow.
That's interesting.
So taking out the red and the white blood cells causes the liquid to be yellow. Just hearing you typing because you're like, hold up.
Oh my god. It looks like a slice of cheese.
It looks like a slice of cheese? What the?
In the first picture that
Oh
came
my god,
up,
no, it
just
does.
instantly reminded me of...
It does. It looks like Kraft cheese that you'd get from Walmart or something. What the fuck?
Exactly.
It kind of reminds me of these, the Slush Puppy Ice Pops, the lemon lime flavor.
Oh yeah.
So, hang on. The plasma is yellow.
Mm.
And blood is red, but only when it comes to the surface and touches oxygen.
No, it's always red.
What?
Because of the red blood cells. The red blood cells make it red.
But I was told the blood was blue.
No, that's not true. That's just enough.
But my teacher told me that in 4th grade.
That makes... no. What do red blood cells do?
I don't know. I don't remember. What do they do?
They carry nutrients and oxygen. So
Okay.
they are already exposed to oxygen.
Red blood
So they
cells
cannot be blue.
carry
'cause they are-
oxygen, so they can't be blue when exposed to oxygen because, I mean, they can't just
They're
turn
already exposed.
because they're already. They taught me this in school. This was in Bill Nye.
Yeah.
Are you
that
telling me
was,
that Bill Nye lied to me? Hold up.
I mean, the thing with the taste zones in your tongue was also a lie. Which
Yeah, I
was
tested
very
that for
surprised to
myself.
hear.
I tested that one for myself though. I did a science. I did a science project one year on it.
I remember when our teacher was teaching us about it and was like eating a snack and trying it out. And I was like, I can taste it everywhere. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Turns out this was wrong.
Okay, so I've looked up about the blue blood, and I found the answer is blood blue and other myths about your body. So I'm gonna open that. But I've also found in medieval Spain, powerful families in the I think it's just pronounced castle region were known as Sangre Azul. They claimed to have never married or had children with another race. The same way they demonstrated their credentials was to show off their visible and blue veins through white and pale skin. So they were just a bunch of racists. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the myth came from how your like veins look blue under the skin
Yeah.
sometimes.
But
But that's just
it's blue.
the way it looks. It's not because of the blood.
Reading this, the blue hue of your veins has more to do with how your eyes absorb and see color. What? But when it comes out of me, I can clearly see that it's red. Bro, what the fuck?
Our eyes are deceiving us.
Do I need to drink 8 glasses of water a day? That's a myth. That's a myth. I have just found out that part of my headaches is coming from drinking too much water.
Yeah. Because the water's going to your brain. And the brain is swelling up.
Yep.
And then it's hitting the walls of your skull.
Yep.
And that's not good.
Nope. So many of my migraines, like, it hasn't fixed the problem, obviously, but many of my migraines are because I've been overhydrated. So thanks, internet, for telling me to drink 8 cups of water a day.
I mean, you want to drink a lot, but it's like, if your pee is clear, that means you should like calm down with the drinking.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be yellow, but you don't want it to be entirely clear either. Like you want it to be slightly yellow.
Like plasma?
No, that's too yellow.
You got a problem if you go and pee and you have plasma come out. You got a real problem there. Call your doctor immediately.
Don't piss out the Kraft cheese.
Did you just say that? I fucking swear. Wait. So, you know that... Oh, wait, you don't know this because you're German, so you wouldn't know this. Hold on, I gotta show you this. I gotta get a picture of him. Here he is, the Cheezosaurus Rex. Do you know who that is?
No.
Of course you don't. Hold up. God, America's fucking
You don't have
weird.
that in Germany.
No, this is just American, and America is weird. So I've just sent you a picture. So that's the Cheezosaurus Rex.
Uh-huh.
So you know how you said the plasma
Looks
looked
very
like the slice of cheese, like the cheese single, basically. The processed cheese that you get on like your McDonald's.
Yeah.
So Kraft mac and cheese had a cheese sauce that was basically just that but melted down.
Yeah.
But in the commercials for this, the dinosaur would be like the dinosaur who was made of cheese and exists in cheese and everything. And clearly has cheese, you know, flowing through his veins and all that, would end up swimming in this big ocean of cheese. And so, like, when you think about it, and you think about plasma, is the Kraft mac and cheese, is the sauce on that made up of the dinosaur's blood?
Yeah.
It's the same material that he's made. It's like the Kool-Aid Man. Is the Kool-Aid Man the jar, or is he the liquid inside?
No, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm. Like, what happens if we break the
I mean,
jar?
maybe he's both.
Maybe he's both? How would he be both? You tell me those are his organs?
Kinda
They should
how
be
how we humans are both flesh and blood.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the glass is his flesh. And
You think it's like
the
an
liquid is his blood?
exoskeleton? Like a beetle?
Maybe. I don't know.
The Kool-Aid Man is a beetle.
No.
Where's his brain? Was it liquefied?
Yeah, where else would it be? Where
Well,
is
it's
this
just-
drawing it? Maybe it doesn't even have a brain.
Hold on, does the Kool-Aid Man wear pants?
I don't think so, no.
Zara just said sometimes. So, yeah, sometimes he wear... Okay, yeah, I was like, he wore blue pants and a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, sometimes he did wear that. But yeah, the Kool-Aid Man, here's the problem, right? So, did you see the commercials for the Kool-Aid Man as a kid? Did you have that in Germany?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did he do in those commercials?
He's crashing through the walls of people.
Yeah, and he yells, "Oh yeah," and stuff. But what does he do with the kids?
I think I might have not seen the commercial, but his cameo in the Simpsons episode. I think. Now that I think about it.
So the Kool-Aid Man, he crashes through a wall, screams, "Oh yeah," and then hangs out with some kids, right? But he gives them Kool-Aid. He pours it out of his own head. And they drink it. So, if the Kool-Aid Man is both the jar and the liquid, what are those kids drinking?
His blood.
Which is really, really problematic. My god, I just remembered something else. What was it called again?
I mean, theoretically, if you eat an apple,
Yeah.
aren't you eating its flesh and blood as well?
Would you really consider that to be... Yeah, I guess you would. Huh. Okay, did you ever have, airheads as a kid?
No, we don't have that yet.
You don't have them there. Okay, so you've never tried one, not even like an imported one.
No.
Okay,
I
so...
heard about them, but I haven't seen them in stores.
Okay, so it's like taffy, basically. And they come in all different, like, flavors and colors and everything. But there was this weird thing going on around, like, the early 2000s where, everything in America was trying to do, like, unique flavors and colors and, like, mystery flavors and stuff. It was bizarre. Like, I'm sure you've seen the pictures of, like, the green ketchup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
And
Shrek.
the purple ones.
Yeah, and the purple ones, yeah, stuff like that. So they would be doing like, you know, mystery flavor, unique thing, wacky different stuff. And I've just realized I never knew what the mystery one was. It was white taffy, and it just had a question mark on the packaging, but I never knew what it was. So I'm actually going to Google what it was. Airheads mystery flavor.
Wouldn't it be on the ingredients list though? I feel like it would be very difficult to sell a product that would be mystery flavor because you kind of have to like have the ingredients on the actual product.
Yeah,
And
but
then you could just tell what it was.
you know what? Hold on, I was gonna say mystery flavor ingredients. Let's see if I can Google these. Sugar, glucose syrup, maltodextrin, dextrose, modified maize starch, vegetable oil, acid, flavorings, colors. Nope. This is flavorings.
No, that's very.
Yep.
helpful.
That's weird. So, Googling it though. It's. Apparently, it's just the leftover ingredients from all of the different batches. Like when they like run out of, like, you know, in a factory when they make a bunch of stuff and, you know, there's always scraps left over and everything. Apparently they just recycle those.
Ah.
Huh. And so the actual flavor of it changes every few months because it's whatever was like the leftover that day.
They just scrape it together and put it in a pot.
Yeah, yeah. They just scrape it together, they don't dye it, and they just... So you'll get like cherry and watermelon because that was the leftover, like, gunk, basically. That's so weird. That's kind of genius, though.
I mean, for them, yeah, not for us.
Yeah. The many... Oh my god. Yeah, there was something else recently that people were like in disbelief that McDonald's fries were not actually like vegetarian or vegan, and I was like, what's a vegan doing at McDonald's anyway?
I mean, from what I've heard, the Burger King actually has a good vegan burger.
They do, yeah.
So I guess they expect something from McDonald's as well.
Yeah.
But from what I also heard that McDonald's, the fries, they like every other fast food restaurant, they do this double frying thing where they fry it at a low temperature first to slightly cook it, and then at a high to get it crispy.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the first frying is done with like animal, like meat flavoring or something, like
Yeah, beef.
beef flavoring, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why they are not vegan.
But I just think it's funny how people will go, I want to go to McDonald's for a good vegan meal.
Yes.
Yeah, that one just gets me. Lots of that stuff, actually. I could not ever be a vegan. It's not, like, it's just not for me.
I mean, it's not even really the meat that's the problem. It's like the animal products that are in other foods.
Yeah.
That would make it really difficult.
Oh god, he disappeared.
I don't know.
God damn it, VTube Studio. There we go. Yeah, for me, honestly, it is the meat. I like meat, but also, again, yeah, animal products. Like, I wouldn't be able to have a cup of tea because milk. It's in everything. Baking cakes would be weird because I'd have to find replacements for every single ingredient.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not for me.
You would have, if you wanted to eat out, you would have to do a lot of research
Oh
on
god, yeah.
the options and what they actually put in there.
That's why I feel so bad for people with allergies. It must be a nightmare to eat out. They have to double, triple check everything, because if they eat one wrong thing, that's it.
Yeah.
Whoa, what's wrong? Zero just did like a heavy sigh. Why are you sighing? What's wrong? He's shaking his head. Tell me about it. What are you doing? Is Zenless working? It's not working. Why is it not working?
It's broken.
Bro's just shaking his head over and over again. I think he's broken.
I think he just tried to pull for the new character and didn't get her.
Did you pull for the new character?
Or
He's making a new account.
Oh.
A new PlayStation
Okay.
account. This is you! Wow! What the hell is he doing? Oh. Wait, there's a what? Wait, what? There's bird flu again?
Huh?
Bird flu's back?
Bird Flu Season 2.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me that there's another plague.
Uh-oh.
Please tell me this is just
COVID
somebody...
wasn't enough.
Please tell me this is just one person, like, ranting on Twitter.
I mean, I'm not seeing any news on the site, so I guess it's not a big deal yet.
Yeah, hopefully it's just one person. I can't do another pandemic, dude. The hoarding the toilet paper the first time was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's crazy how everyone was just buying up toilet paper.
was it as bad for you? Like,
Yeah.
how long?
You couldn't find... and for a good year or something.
For a year?
What the funniest
Oh my god, yeah. It's a
situation
couple
was
months for us.
terrible. And the funniest thing was like when you went into the store and you went to get like the isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah.
The 99% ones, which are not very good for like disinfecting surfaces, but more for like
Yeah.
cleaning electronics and stuff.
People picked
completely
them up
sold out.
anyway because they were panicking.
And the actual ones, the 70% ones, the actual ones that you wanna have for this kind of stuff, you could find no problem because no one was
Are you
buying.
serious? That's so
People
stupid!
just thought more alcohol is better for some reason.
No! No,
That
that's
was
so
so funny.
stupid. Oh my god. We just stayed home. We just stayed away from everything.
No,
You couldn't buy anything. All the meat was gone. You couldn't get milk or eggs. It was weird. They were just stockpiling. Didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
It really was the end of the world. And then they closed Disney. It was terrible.
I like the part where it slowly started to recover because then, like, hardly anyone was going to the store, so you didn't have to wait long, like, for lines and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It was just great. And I was also working from home all the time because they just sent us home,
Yep.
and I was doing my apprenticeship at the time. And I remember it was around the time when the second close beta for Genshin was on.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if it was due to them wanting to test it longer or because of COVID, but they extended the closed beta for another month, so I was like, ooh.
So you
get to
jumped
play
on
a
that.
lot.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I finally caught up to the end of Shadowbringers in Final Fantasy XIV, and now Dawn Trail's out and I haven't even started Endwalker.
No.
So hey, if bird flu hits, at least I got that to do. I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
I've just looked up over at Luffy, and he's just upside down for some reason. He's staring at me, and he's upside down.
He turned Australia.
He turned Australian. That was funny.
Yeah, speaking of games, I'm slowly working through myself through my games that I bought doing the same. So I did try Sekiro and didn't like it, and now I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It's pretty fun.
When did you buy Sekiro?
Yeah, I did buy Sekiro during the sale, so I cannot return it anymore. But I also played it for 4 hours
You played it for 4
before I
okay.
decided I'm like,
I mean, I would not recommend Sekiro as the first Souls game. It's not like
yeah, I
any
heard
of the
it's
others.
like one of the harder ones.
Yeah.
But the reason why I wanted to play it because it was not like the other Souls-like games.
Wanted
The
to
other
play
ones
because
is
it's
like,
not like them, yeah.
yeah, you have to be deliberate and look at the enemy how it's fighting, and then you're dodging most of the time and stuff.
Yeah.
And the attacks are slow, but Sekiro is really fast, and it's all about deflecting.
Parrying, yeah.
And I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, it's really fun when you like just going around the camps and then killing the small enemies.
Yes.
And sneaking around and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also not really that difficult because even if you get spotted, you can just go into hiding, wait for a bit, and then sneak around again. And it really motivates you to do it stealthily, because if you don't do it stealthily and you have to fight against even 2 enemies at the same time, it's gonna be really difficult.
Yeah.
But I've been really enjoying that. But every time I have to fight, I get to the part where I have to fight a mini boss, I just get destroyed by it like 10, 20 or 30 times until I finally beat it, and that's when the game gets really frustrating and not fun.
Yeah. No, I understand.
I haven't even got to the first actual boss. I was just fighting, I think, the 4th mini boss, and at that point I was like, I'm not gonna like this game.
Yeah, if you wanted a Souls game, you would start with Elden Ring, to be honest. That is definitely the easiest, because that's like beatable. But you saying that makes me think you'd probably like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, I heard of that game as well. At first I thought it was also from software game. But
I did
it's not,
too! I actually did as well. But it's not. Hold on
But
a
I don't
second.
know how the difficulty is. Like, is it also a very hard game like Sekiro?
Not sure.
Or is it more of an arcade one?
So, babe, question: is Ghost of Tsushima like Souls level difficult? He says it's like your average Assassin's Creed game.
Ah.
Yeah, like difficulty wise.
I might look into that then.
Yeah, you might have more fun with that. Hold on. Do you have to be stealthy?
You can choose to be.
He says you can choose to be stealthy.
The game actually like has 2 different play styles. You can play like a samurai or play like a ninja, and the world responds to you accordingly.
Oh.
Ah.
Were you able to hear him?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I didn't have to repeat that. Cool. That's a good mic. That's good.
I mean, probably a very sensitive mic, and the gain is high.
That's true. I should probably be more careful about not muting.
Yeah.
However,
Wait, which mic do you have? I think it was
it's a Razer.
one of them. What Razer? I mean, I don't think Razer makes dynamic mics, so you have one of those sensitive but clear mics.
It's a little baby one. Hold on, I'll just give you the link to it. So Razer's. I don't know if it's Siren or Siren because of how it's fucking written. Oh no, it's the mini, yeah. It's not that one. I guess it's the V2.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Yeah, here we go. I don't understand any of this. I just saw it was a mic and it was pink, so I bought it. I don't actually understand. It's so small.
Is it a V2? Or is it a mini?
Mini.
The one that looks like a pill vibrator.
Yes,
I mean,
but also... Yes, but also why? It does
Because
indeed
the
look
first
like
time I
that.
saw it in pink, I
Mhm.
immediately thought of that. Because it reminded me of it.
It does look like that. It's got the
But yeah,
silver
that's
top
a
and the.
that's a condenser microphone, and those are really good for picking up like small details and stuff, especially in the high end
Okay.
of the sound.
Mhm.
But the downside is because they pick up so much, is they don't reject noise very well. So like echo and background noise is very audible.
Yeah.
That's why mics made for podcasts and like gaming stuff in general.
Yeah.
And people who, like even the big streamers who use Shure SM7Bs and stuff like that, those are all dynamic microphones who are not as good as capturing clarity,
Yeah.
but they reject, because of the way they are built, they reject noise that is not your voice
Okay.
much better and are not as sensitive. That's why
Okay.
their mics are also so close to their mouth, is because they sound the best when you
Yeah.
are as close as possible.
I always wondered why people would like shove the mic into their mouth, as I was told as a child, don't put the mic that close to your mouth, you know?
Yeah, it depends on the mic itself, but dynamic mics actually need you to do that. Because
Yeah.
if you get a bit too far, it starts to sound very muffled.
Okay.
Because it's just so good at rejecting noise, and that's by design. For those condenser mics, actually, you want to be like a bit further away, because otherwise it will sound very weird.
Yeah. What? Oh. That's horrifying. Somebody's recycling an Oreo like 50 different times.
Huh? No.
Like,
How do you recycle an Oreo?
well, you make an Oreo. You make an Oreo. You get an Oreo out of the packet, and then you crush it up and you make a cake with it. And then you take that cake and you blend it to make a milkshake. And then you take that milkshake and you cook it into a new cake. And you take the cake, you crumble it up, turn it into pancake batter. And you make pancakes. And that's how you recycle an Oreo.
Why would you do that?
You just sound so befuddled by that, but why?
It reminds me of a video I saw about someone re-uploading the same video over and over again to
What the
YouTube.
fuck?
Like
What?
uploading it, then downloading it from YouTube, and
Oh
then uploading it again.
no!
Because every time you upload a video, it's
Yeah.
doing compression on it,
Yeah.
and then it just gets more and more compressed until it's like you can't really see anymore.
Oh my god.
Just imagine doing this kind of recycling just does that to your food.
Yeah. Well, I can't imagine that it would taste good at that point.
I think it would at some point turn into poison, and then just kill you.
Yeah. I love this. I'm trying to find it again because I closed the page, but now I'm trying to find it again. And so I open up Twitter and I see this says about rejection sensitive dysphoria. Have I ever mentioned that to you before?
No.
Okay, so rejection sensitivity dysphoria is something that isn't recognized by the DSM yet, but it kind of goes hand in hand with the hypersensitivity that you get with people who have ADHD or autism or other kinds of what's it called? Oh my god, Kimmy, can you shoot that person, please? Just take them out back, take care of them.
Yeah. Let me get my snap out.
There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, people who have ADHD, autism, all that fun stuff. They can have something called RSD, rejection sensitivity dysphoria. It's the brain translate criticism into a threat, essentially. The brain panics and seems to believe that you are under attack when nothing has happened. So say somebody says to you, like, hey, you mopped the floor earlier, but you missed a spot. Could you get that? And then you're just like, suddenly you break the mop over your knee and you go at them with the pointy end. Like, that's what it is. So you could tell somebody that they've done something wrong, like, hey, you hurt my feelings, and they'll start screaming at you and throwing things and going haywire. Obviously, this is a major exaggeration. And most people who have, like, mental health issues and rejection sensitivity dysphoria will shut down completely and go inward because they know that they're being hypersensitive in a way. And it's really sad because these are kids that as they're growing up get told you overreact too much, don't take it seriously, it's just a joke, you know, why are you crying all the time? And they can't help it, they're not doing it on purpose. And I just read this post that said, someone will be like, hey, just so you know, the thing you did was a little bit loud or uncomfortable or insensitive, but it's okay, I know you didn't mean it. And my brain will instantly translate it into, you should be shot. And it's like this deep-rooted shame that you almost feel over it. It's just horrific. Yeah. Like, I remember mentioning it to my teacher when I was, you know, working in the classroom, because one of the young boys who had ADHD, I was like, oh, I think he's showing signs of RSD, which is why he shuts down and starts crying when he doesn't get like a perfect score, because he feels like it's an attack on his self-worth when he hasn't achieved perfection in his schoolwork. It's just how he reacted to it. So I explained it to her, and she was just such an angel, because the thing is, when I explained to her, I said that the reason why I know is because I have it myself, and so when somebody gently corrects me on something, I will also take it very personally, but as a grown woman, I'm obviously like able to adjust. But she took me aside later on and was like, oh, I really, really hope that when I told you to do this thing that you didn't hurt your feelings. And I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. But like, it was just nice to, you know, voice it and have somebody react in a positive way for a change. But it's so unknown. So, like, the next time you see somebody seem to like overreact to something like that, that might be what it is that they're dealing with. It's weird. It can affect people who even just have just depression, anxiety. But everyone goes, no, I'm just being hypersensitive, you know? It's like, no, your feelings are valid. Until, of course, you're one of those people on Twitter that apparently some girl faked her own death recently, and that's a whole thing. She did it for PayPal reasons.
No. But that's only something that rich people do to get out of their taxes.
That's true.
Something.
That's true. Wait, there's a bird drone? Oh my god, birds aren't real.
They aren't real.
No, birds are definitely real.
By the
Birds are definitely real. Kit Kat brought me one the other day, and that fucking thing was real. She brought it into the house. I had to like scream up to Zero to close the bedroom door because I thought she was gonna go put it in our bed. Just horrifying. Oh my god! There's a video of a cat having his teeth brushed.
Yeah.
He's just chilling. My cat could never. I actually have to give Luffy a bath soon, and I know he's gonna hate every moment of it, and I'm probably gonna walk away looking like I got into a fight with Wolverine. Oh man. Hello, Dan.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh my god, have you heard of the Intel drama recently?
Intel?
Yeah, the ones that make the CPUs.
Yeah, no, what happened?
So apparently there's issues with the 13th and 14th gen CPUs that makes them very unstable and even like destroy themselves.
Destroy themselves? How?
Yeah. Because from what I've understood, it's like Intel usually puts out like settings for power and stuff for then the people who make mainboards.
Yeah.
They can set the settings for the CPUs so they get like the right amount of power for everything. But apparently they are really vague about those settings, so the manufacturers of mainboards, they're going too hard with the voltages and everything. Or too low, and then that would cause them to crash, like programs to crash and operating system to crash randomly on those CPUs. And so that was a huge drama, but also because of some defects while they're making the CPUs, they also start to oxidize and then break over time. Like the lifespan would shorten tremendously.
Okay.
So right now you want to kind of avoid those CPUs. I mean, I would avoid Intel in general at the moment because there's also a lot of news about how they were corrupt and everything coming out.
Corrupt?
And you just kind of don't want to really buy Intel CPUs at the moment. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. Just stick to AMD. That is a huge drama at the moment. And the weird thing is, like, because the defect is, like, they didn't send a recall for the CPUs.
Ooh, okay.
They're just like, okay, if people are sending them back, we will replace them. But if not, then we are not doing anything.
Oh, that's not good.
And that's just weird.
So vague how?
And
like, they was just giving a rough estimate number instead of an accurate one?
Yeah, just a rough estimate of what the voltages for CPUs should be and stuff. I don't know how exactly that works, but board makers just took that, and then, of course, because they want their bots to sell more, they'll be like, okay, your CPU gonna perform way better with ours, or way cooler with ours, because we have like BIOS settings that make the CPU go faster. But that then caused issues. And apparently they've known about it since 2023, so last year, and haven't addressed it at all.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like
and
a
now
major
people are
company.
noticing it.
Well, I think I would notice it too if my fucking CPU imploded. That's not good. So, how's this being dealt with? Are people suing them, or are they boycotting them, or?
Yeah, all of those things really.
All of those things.
I mean, Intel
damn.
themselves are just the only thing they do is like when you send it back to them, they'll replace it, but that's about it.
But like, why would you want a replacement? Because it's the same thing, right? They're just going to replace it with something that's still broken. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The oxidation issue is like a thing that cannot really be fixed, and they are not gonna change like the CPU itself. So it's probably gonna be fixed in the next generation of CPUs. The watches thing can actually be fixed with a BIOS update.
Okay.
But of course, that also just did damage on the CPU. It shortens the lifespan of the CPU, and that you can't really recover anymore.
That's still not a fix then. If there's still damage to it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's like a whole round. I think they lost a lot of. Oh yeah, that was really the most hardcore thing about this is they lost so many shares that they have to fire employees now.
Oh no.
They're firing like 15% of the workforce or something, which is like 20,000 people.
Yeah. That reminds me of the other news recently. This was VTuber drama specifically. And I bring it up because, again, shares and stocks and all that. I don't really get shares and stocks, but a certain VTuber talent company was not able to sell a single like row of seats at a panel at a convention.
Oh.
They had to cancel one of their concerts because they didn't make enough money to actually do the concert. They're having all kinds of merch problems. They are just...
That's not what it was.
Oh my.
Oh, hold on. Zero's
That's
shaking
like-
his head. That's not what it was. What was it?
They canceled the concert because nobody bought tickets.
Oh, they cancelled the concert because nobody bought tickets. Okay.
No.
Okay, so that was that. But the thing was, some people had bought tickets. Some people had bought tickets and booked flights and paid for hotel rooms. So those people that had bought tickets were then told that it wasn't happening, and their ticket was refunded, yes. But what about their hotel and their airfare? You think that's gonna get refunded? No.
I don't think so.
So then all those people that had still been loyal followers up to that point, they pulled out then. And meanwhile, the reason why their company has gone under in the first place managed to sell out an entire panel at a convention within like 20 minutes of the tickets going live. Like, that is a success story, you know? Just, she walked away from that company and she fucking won. And I'm sure when I say this, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They said the loss would be negligible. That's what they said about her. They said losing her would not impact their finances in the slightest. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but...
I mean, I guess it didn't impact their finances, but it impacted her finances.
I guess
but
you're right.
She would get a lot more money.
Oh yeah,
being in the company.
She's doing amazing. They had like the company had a collab deal going on with like a PC building company, Height.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they dropped the company to do a collab with her instead. Like, dude, how do you fuck up that bad? Yeah, that would suck for them so bad. Just unfucking believable, my guy. Can't believe you'd do that to somebody. And like, I can't obviously get into like legal territory because I don't know how Japanese laws work, but if somebody tried that shit here, that would be illegal. Like everything they did, all the slander and everything, that would be so illegal and she would have a massive lawsuit.
Yeah.
But obviously I don't know how it works in Japan. It could be super easy to just say stuff like that and get away with it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I wanted to ask you, how long have you had your title in the Discord as Those Who Piss?
And for a while. I mean, it was a remnant from back when Kibo and I shared the Discord.
Oh, yeah?
Because then I needed a unique name for both of us, since it was just me and another person who stopped streaming.
Yeah.
Before, and then
Oh,
I just wrote Those Who Piss, because we had this inside of chat talking about piss all the time.
You... Seriously?
Yeah.
Why? What? How can you have more than one conversation about that?
I don't know, it just came up all the time again in the stream.
So they don't stream anymore?
No, before I shared the server with Kibo, I shared the server with someone else called Peach Milk.
Okay.
The problem was with her is that she only had a MacBook to stream on, and it wasn't very good.
Mm-hmm.
So she had like problems and stuff, so at some point she decided to stop until she would get a PC.
Okay.
And then I haven't really heard from her since. And that was years ago.
Interesting. Yeah, how long have you been doing this?
The streaming thing?
Yeah.
2.5 years now.
2.5 years.
I mean,
jeez.
the VTubing thing itself is 2.5 years.
The
My
VTubing
first
thing
stream was
itself
a bit-
is...
My
Wait,
first stream was like 6 years ago or something.
Holy fuck. Okay, so
Because
you've been at this for a while.
Yeah, I've been watching on Twitch for a long time. But I only started streaming around the last year of school. Because my classmates, like I was holding a presentation and my classmates, like, because my voice is so monotone, my classmates said like, oh, it's like the perfect voice to fall asleep to. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, let me try this thing out and then have people fall asleep to my streams or something. And my PC wasn't very good. I had a shitty mic, and yeah, I just tried it out for a bit. But it wasn't for me. I'm not really the entertainer kind of guy.
I
And
mean,
then stopped. And then years later, I tried it again because some other people wanted me to stream. So I was like, yeah, let me try it again. And now I'm here.
So you've had the VTuber model for 2 years now?
The model itself, no. I just started over 2 years ago. The VTuber streaming.
So you had it like
At
a
the beginning,
PNG.
it was. Wait, what did you say?
It was a PNG.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at the very beginning, I remember this very clearly because like I was unemployed at the time and I wanted to like write a program with Left2D because I thought it was cool. So I found like online this project, like a Chinese project that was literally just a model viewer, so you could click on different models and it would display them on the web browser, like animated and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, let me yoink that and turn it into like something where you can control it with a Twitch bot. And it would essentially just be like a character that had different outfits and animations, and then people could trigger those different outfits and animations with chat commands.
You made a
And that's how
dress-up
it started.
game in a Twitch chat with a bot.
Yeah.
That's clever. But you were just bored, so you just decided to code a dress-up game in a Twitch chat one day?
Yeah. I mean, at the time I was watching VTubers a lot because it all started with like the HoloLive in 2020
Yeah.
when they got popular. But when I finished my apprenticeship, I watched a lot of smaller VTubers. And so that idea came kind of from that.
I see.
I remember at the time I said like, oh, I'm not gonna be a VTuber, I'm just gonna have like this character on screen.
Ha.
No, I'm a VTuber.
Look how that worked out.
No.
I was just like, I'm bored. I just want to see if I can make one. Let me see. And so I did. And I was like, this is
And then
fun.
you just made one,
Yeah, I just made
which
one.
is incredibly impressive.
Oh, thank you. Well, I mean, this isn't my first one. This is my third. Well, it's my second model. It's the update of the second model. The first one, oh my god, it was bad. It could move. She could blink, she could talk. But, you know, there were flaws.
Yeah, that's still very impressive.
Yeah, and then I was like, okay, second time around, I'm going to be a little bit more... I gave her less movement, but more accurate movement and cleaner movement. And so then the third time, I was like, okay, let me really perfect this time, and that's who you see here. Now, the fourth time, only God knows what I'm going to come out with that time.
It's crazy how I can make such a good trick in just 3 iterations.
It's just practice. And it's also determination. Like, I was like, fuck this, I'm going to make this the way that I want it to, and sheer... Like, I have to be crazy to tweak something by, like, a fraction decimal point at a time, and look back and forth and go, yes, I see the difference. I don't get people who can do, like some of the models that I've seen, oh my god, the shit they can do is crazy.
Yeah. But still, yours is for how, unquote, little time you spent on it. It's like impressive what you've achieved.
Thank you.
Like, this looks proper professional.
Oh, thank you. I only spent like 3 weeks, I think, rigging it.
Yeah, again, in rigging time, that's not a lot.
Yeah. I just improved on the art slowly over time. Like the rigging, I started learning how to rig last October. But I mean, I've been drawing since I was 10. So that's good. That's a good long while. My friends when I was younger used to get so annoyed and be like, why can't I draw like you? And I'm like, you started 6 months ago. I've been studying the crayon since I could stand. While you were picking up bitches, I was studying the blade. Which was actually true.
After after this whole character thing, because I was using basically a model that was yoinked from a mobile game.
Yeah.
At some point I wanted like my own face, so I got like a PNG tuber off of what was it called? Like one of those make your own character things.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Pickeroo.
Yeah, exactly. And then at some point I reached like the goals that you need to get affiliate.
Yeah.
Because getting those 3 viewers, man, that took me so long. Like getting the viewers was easy because I already had a bunch of followers from when I streamed years before.
Yeah.
And then getting the last ones was very easy because I was very active on Twitch, so a lot of people knew me already. But getting 3 viewers consistently was so hard for me.
Yep. That was the goal that I was struggling with. Like, god damn, it took ages to get there, but I did get there.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got there thanks to help from you, thanks to help from Dan. Like my little loyal audience. Seriously, or loyal doesn't even come close to it. Just playing Ready or Not. What is Ready or Not? Why do I feel like you've mentioned that to me?
Is that like a zombie shooter?
It might be. I'll check real quick. There's a movie called Ready or Not. Oh, it's the SWAT game. Okay. Yeah, we talked about that before. There was something controversial in it, though. Oh, you finished it?
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
I don't know if you would like
yeah,
that movie, actually.
The pick route that I had at the time, it was like a personal use only one.
Yeah.
And because I was getting close to that affiliate thing, I was like, at some point I should probably become affiliate.
Yeah.
So I was concerned about copyright and everything, so I first got like another PQ where it was commercial use.
Yeah.
And then later on Maggie introduced me to Tawa, who was like their artist. And then I had paid them to make me a PNG tuber.
Oh, so you had a similar one to Maggie at first?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you still have that? I'd like to see it.
Yeah, of course I said. Let me
I'm curious.
pull it up. I haven't used it in a while because it was like a bust up one. And at some point I wanted a full body one, so I had Tawa draw a full body one. I don't know if you saw that one. I think you did.
I don't remember. I've only seen this
The
iteration.
one where I'm sitting on a burger with the shark in my hand.
Oh, that! Yeah, okay, I know that one. You were using that one in your duck season one.
Yeah, I still use that for VR streams and
yeah,
streams where I can't crack my face.
You got an S grade on the mission? Good. Good job, Dan.
Let me pull it up on the video studio.
Yeah.
Yesterday when I was streaming Dark Souls with Kat on her channel.
Oh, there he
I
is.
found out that you can just drag into YouTube Studio like PNGs, and then in this collab thing they would still show up. So I was spending the whole time like finding memes and then dragging them into them.
Oh, that's clever. But look, he's just peeking out from behind the bush.
Yeah, let me.
Hello.
That's my first face.
That's your first face. Wow. So that's
And you
how...
might be able to see.
Yeah, the
There's,
stain
like,
that you
pink splatter on the
mentioned.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's from because Tawa like told me just a white shirt would be a bit boring, so asked me what I wanted on there. And I remembered that story that I have of when I ate pomegranates. It would spray like on my shirt, on my white shirt. And so I just had that put.
They were like, a white shirt's gonna be too boring. You're like, just put some food stains on me. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, you couldn't really see that.
Yeah. I mean, I zoomed in super close to my face by accident yesterday, and Wasas was just like, he's like, freaking out and going, "Oh my god, you have freckles? You have little teeth? Oh my god!" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, those freckles are hard to see.
Though you can't see it because of the. Hold on, can you see it? Here, I will zoom in just this once.
Pockets?
No, my hand. What's on my hand?
Oh, your hand. A ring.
Yes, what hand is that?
Your left hand.
Exactly.
That's a nice little detail.
Yeah, I have never hid the fact that I'm married to Zero. Never. It's just, no one's gonna notice it. So it's really funny when people were
I mean,
like,
it's not even in view most of the time.
no, I know. It's just amusing to me.
Yeah, small details like that are really nice when you do see them.
But like that's why I made the scars pretty dark, because like they're on every single version of Skadi. I didn't want to leave them off of this one. It just made sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a meme that's very true. You go to a family dinner and some woman that you have never seen in your life comes up to you and goes, "I cleaned your ass when you were little," and you're like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I heard of that.
Yeah, have you ever had that happen, or?
Not myself, but I heard like from friends that they had a story like that.
Yeah, I've had like family members be like, "Oh my god, when you were little, I used to play with you all the time." I was like, "Hi, I have no
I don't
idea who you
remember that.
are." They're not even family members actually. They're like friends of my mother, and like they just come up and say that, and I'm like, "Cool. I don't remember you."
Yeah, I did have something similar like that, where just family members that I haven't seen in a while, or
Yeah.
friends of family members come up to me and be like, "Oh, remember me?" I'm like, "Who are you?"
Oh yeah, that's the worst part. They like remember me.
Oh my god, I just remembered something. Like, earlier today we were talking about childhood games, and I was like thinking about a childhood game that I could show you. I just remembered this conversation I had with my mom.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I used to play this racing game called Revolt.
Yeah.
It's basically Mario Kart, but off-brand, with a fussy cut. And I used to play that a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
And like a few years ago, I rediscovered that game. I was like, "Oh, that's the game that I was playing back in the days." I told that to my mom, and my mom was like, "I don't remember that."
Yeah, what is it with parents like that? Like, my dad's not like that. My dad has the weirdest memory. He's got, like, the memory of an elephant, but also is the most forgetful person I've ever met. So, like I told you, he remembers everything that I said about Naruto. He remembers my AMVs, he remembers all my artwork, all of that stuff. But he can't remember what he ate for dinner yesterday. He even remembers the name of my Naruto OC. Like, it's to that extent. So, when...
Yes, the forbidden knowledge.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I really loved SpongeBob, and he had one episode that was his favorite episode, and I recorded it to like a VHS tape for him, because I knew it was his favorite episode, and I gave it to him. And he's like, "What's this?" And I was just like, "Just watch it." And he, put it in the VHS, and he was just watching it, just laughing really hard, and like he'll still bring it up now, but his favorite quote from SpongeBob was from Opposite Day. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so his favorite quote that makes him laugh every single fucking time is when SpongeBob tells Patrick it's opposite day. Patrick goes, "Opposite day? I've heard of that." And SpongeBob goes, "You have?" And Patrick goes, "No, what is it?" Like, just... It's so stupid, but for some reason, every single time. So whenever we talk about, like, childhood stuff, that's his go-to. My mom, on the other hand, I'd say, I played this game a lot as a kid, and she's like, you played what? And I'm like, the game on the PlayStation? And she's like, what game? And I'm like, Bratz Rock Angels with the magazines and stuff. And she's like, you mean the ones with the freakishly large lips? And I'm like, yes, Mom. What she remembered most about that game was me and my sister fighting over whose turn it was. like Mom says it's my turn with the PlayStation 2, you know?
Oh my god.
Did you ever have that? Where you'd be playing with a sibling and it's your turn and they'd be like, no, it's mine, so you go and you get your parent involved?
Yeah. Me and my brother, we had to share the family PC. And there were many such cases.
Hello, Bloody. We're good. We're just
Hello.
yapping. We're talking about childhood stuff right now. Because you say about the family PC. We had the same. It wasn't a family PC. It was a PC that was mine and my sister's, and we shared it in our bedroom. And we also had this timer. And so Mum would give us the timer and she'd set it for an hour and she'd be just like, you know, now Skadi, when this timer goes off, make sure you let your sister have a turn. I'd be like, okay, Mum. And so whenever my sister would look away, it was one of those old kitchen timers where, you know, you turn the dial. My sister couldn't tell the time because she was only little. So whenever she looked away, I would just turn the dial back like 5 minutes. Not enough that she'd notice, right? But just a little bit at a time. And it would end up being like 3 hours later. And an hour was on my time limit. And she's like, boy, that's a really long hour. And I'm like, yep. Now, within recent years, I told her that I did that. And she yelled at me, you bitch. I was like,
No, why did you go that?
Lagging through the first Descendant. Oh, it's jumping between 10 and 30 FPS. Kimmy, how do you fix that? Your tech support, go fix it for him.
What graphics card do you have? Is it fast enough?
You're always going to shame them for the graphics card, aren't you? That's where it's always
I mean,
gonna
if
go
they're
first.
only getting 10 to 30 FPS, then I would assume the problem is because the graphics card is old or something.
Oh,
Yeah, 60 to
right!
20
Right. I forgot about that.
That's the problem.
That's your problem. Right, you gotta buy that PC. Don't tell me that you caved and you got the Uber Eats.
The Uber Eats.
Yesterday, they were like, I want chocolate, but the store just closed 10 minutes ago.
No.
And I was like, you could always do Uber Eats and get them to bring you some chocolate. It's expensive as fuck. And then they're like, no, I'm saving for a PC. I can't do that.
Yes. I too would prioritize a new PC if I had a 16 to 20-year-old hardware.
Getting it purchased next week. And
That
having it in 2
PC
weeks.
is a full-on adult. It can drink and smoke and stuff.
That's true. That
At least over here.
that PC can definitely... Wait, that PC can vote.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's old. 20-year-old hardware. I am amazed that anything runs on that.
I don't think I even have anything that's 20 years old, hardware-wise. I had like a really old PC, but that's long gone.
Yeah, Bloody was saying yesterday, it runs Helldivers too.
What? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Do I have anything that's like 20 years old? I mean, it's not hardware, but I've got the
I mean,
original Spyro game.
I mean, that probably means that they have upgraded parts at some point.
Have you? Have you upgraded parts? It's always funny when talking to chat, because you ask the question, then you go, do.
Yeah, and anyway.
It's like a game show waiting for them to give their answer.
Well, speaking of badly optimized, I recently heard like there's a new Star Wars game coming out.
Oh my god.
And the dev said like, because this was on Twitter, people were complaining on Twitter that the dev said that if you have a 3060 Ti, which is like a mid-range graphics card,
It's better than mine.
you wanna play it at 720p to get playable frame rate. Like, how the fuck did you mess it up so hard with
What
the
the
optimization?
hell? Kind of want to keep it just because it's not broken yet. Yeah, don't get rid of it.
1060 is fairly old, but a mid-range card, so it's not
1060
not
is
like
still
terrible.
good right now, yeah.
It's still fresh. You can still
Yeah.
eat it.
You can still eat it? My god, you really are a shark. You'll eat anything. Kimmy's favourite snack is a graphics card.
Yes, of course.
Somebody just
That's
leaves
why
the...
That's why I have so many.
I was gonna say, somebody leaves a 4090 out next to you. It's the best fucking food you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, the 4090 I would say.
You would...
Like, I could have bought the 4090, but it's 600 euros more expensive than the 4080 Super that I have. And it's not really much faster, so
Oh my god. That's a lot.
I was like, I don't really need that much.
Yeah, I've never even heard of a 660. That's crazy.
Yeah, 660.
What was
Wait,
the
was
first
it a
graphics
GT
card called?
660?
Like, what was the first one called?
Depends on what you define as first.
Like, the first one in this line of, like, the numbers going up. Like, GT and then a number.
In the GT lineup, I think the first one was the 210, GT 210.
210 an hour at 4090. Jesus.
Yeah.
The numbers...
Though the naming isn't consistent, so it's
The
not
naming
as
is
big
so...
of a...
The naming is so stupid. When you broke down the
think
naming
we
to me,
talked
I
about-
was, like, almost in tears. It was... TI, super... Like, make it make sense.
Yeah. It's like they have a naming convention and they break it.
Yep.
They're not even sticking to their own rules.
Man, that looks so pretty on the PS5.
Something I really like about the PlayStation is that they don't do this dumb thing with naming. They're just like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 6. It's just numbered, everyone knows what's up.
Yep. With the
It's
Xbox,
perfect.
I'm like, what's the newest one? Xbox Series X, Xbox One? What do you... You're telling me
Xbox
that
Series S, what?
the One comes after the 360... No, that's not real. There's an S? There's an S? I thought it was an X.
Isn't X the more powerful or something? I don't know.
They
The
both
confusion is
exist?
It's too confusing.
Oh my fucking god. A console is now more powerful than my PC. Series S or Series X. Dude, why the fuck would they name it so close? Like, don't they know British people are gonna have trouble saying that?
I mean, with graphics card, it makes sense to have a more complicated system. But they had a good system and they completely ruined it by not sticking to it.
I mean,
Like,
yeah.
first number for how new the graphics card is, and then the other numbers for how powerful it is.
Yeah,
in
but
that
then they added the
generation.
TI and the Super, and now I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't think anybody does.
And they completely forget how to count. They went from 9 to 10 to 16, and then to 20,
Yeah.
and then to 30, and then to 40.
It's like you could say, oh, they're multiplying, but they're not. They're just not.
They're just doing some weird shit.
Mm-hmm. Just look at specs and easy. Being British is my 4th least favourite disability. Holy crap.
Them.
Oh, that's funny.
I
I
mean, the
love
specs are even more complicated.
I love this one Twitter account called Fuck Around and Find Out, and it's just videos of people fucking around and finding out. I just see a
as the
woman
name implies.
Just see a woman jumping off of a... Oh, fuck. Oh, God. No, never mind. That was too far. That one was too far. Dude's sitting under a dartboard, and they're throwing darts, like, above his head. Anyway, one didn't hit the dartboard.
No. But
There you go. Fuck around and find out. There was a woman jumping off of, like, a shed building. She lands on a trampoline, and she tries to bounce into a pool, but she smacks her face into the side of the pool instead. Like, why would you do that? Average Saturday night in a British pub. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong about that.
oh my god, we bought this on Steam.
What's on Steam?
Revolt, the childhood game that I was
Oh,
talking about.
really?
And the reviews are telling you to go to a website and download it there for free.
What,
Because
seriously?
apparently the people who are selling it on Steam are not the people who made the game, because the studio shut down in 2004.
Oh. Do not buy this game. You are not supporting original creators. Wow.
It has multiplayer support, the community version. Ooh, we could play that.
Okay, we can do that, yeah. We're gonna need something for next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Some of the shit I saw when working in a bar was wild. Yeah, that reminds me of one of the first stories I had from one of my viewers, who was
Oh,
also
yeah.
a bartender. Yeah, do you remember what I'm about to say about the watermelon?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cutting a watermelon up to make drinks and everything, and he looked away for like a minute maybe, and he looked back and the watermelon was gone, and like a 10-year-old child was running away with it. I just want to know why you would allow your child to run loose in a pub. Like, what the fuck?
Why would you have your child in the pub in the first place?
Well, with British pubs, it's not really like the end of the world. It's there are some pubs that are like family friendly. It's just a place to have a pint and have some food.
Ah,
But it's yeah, it kind of depends. Like when I was little, we'd go to a pub and we'd sit like out in the garden. There's like a play area for the kids to play and seating area for the parents to drink. And oh my god, hold on a second. Babe. Luffy's hiding his face. Look at him. I think the lights might have flashed too much on the TV. He's lying down on the couch and he's just got his paw covering his eyes.
Oh no.
And Zera's playing he's playing Zenless, so the flashing lights probably irritated him, so he hit his face. Oh, someone came up and offered me what the fuck? What the fuck? Bloody, are you okay? Oh my goodness, that's not good.
I mean, at least they fucked off when they found out that you are 16.
Yeah, yeah. That reminds me of a time I was at like a shopping mall with my friends, and we were just doing this typical teenage thing, you know. We got ice cream, we went in some stores, we just walked around. Anyway, there was this guy that kept coming up to me and kept trying to talk to me, but I was just an awkward teenager, so I just kind of laughed, and I was like, hi, you know. I didn't know how to respond to flirting, basically. No. So then, we were on an escalator, and he like jumped out in front of me and startled me, and like started flirting with me again. Yeah, and that's when my friend went, "Bro, she's 15. You have never seen a man run so fast up the down escalator."
Oh, yeah.
He suddenly had the FBI open up, and he was like, "Nah, I gotta go." He did say sorry. So that was what was important. But
Yeah. I didn't see that.
yeah, I don't know. I was a very awkward teenager. I wouldn't even say that I was like a cute teenager. I was an awkward teenager who didn't know how to do my makeup correctly. And yeah, somehow that got attention. I don't know why. It was weird. I wouldn't even say I could do my makeup correctly now. I always do something wrong. Like, I remember there was a time when I was on a date with Zero, and he was just like looking at me all lovingly, like just really staring at my face for some reason. And then he goes, "Your eyeliner is crooked, it's asymmetrical." And I was like, "Thanks so much. I can't do anything about that right now."
Yeah, it's the worst when you can't do anything about it. Like,
I know.
you're just like, I wish I didn't know.
We were gonna go see a movie afterwards. I sat through that entire movie knowing that my eyeliner was crooked. So annoying. Using the metal chair as weapons. Jesus Christ. Why do pubs do that? Why do they always break into these fights? Like, calm down. They always think like they're all
that. Alcohol?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. When I drink, I don't get aggressive or violent. I get sleepy.
I mean, everyone responds different to alcohol.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't a pub, it was
Yeah,
an
some people
event
just get
venue.
aggressive.
I went to an event once where something aggressive happened. It was a concert and Sleeping with Sirens was playing, and they started like a mosh pit, and I wandered into it, you know, dorky little Skadi, just wandering into a mosh pit. The security guard literally picked me up and sat me on top of the fence because he knew I was gonna get trampled. I was just wandering around like, where's the best place to stand so that I can stare at Kellen Quinn's pretty face? And the security guy was, no,
Not
child. No, not there. I've managed to wander into the funniest of situations. Just confirm that for an S grade, you do actually have to do a perfect. Yeah, for an S grade with that one, I imagine you would have to be like perfect. Is this a video of your first flattening three people in a mosh pit on YouTube somewhere? Oh my god. That's funny as hell.
Oh my god. And just on YouTube for everyone to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I had like a doorbell and I looked back, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And Zara's like, oh, the controller is making noise. Thinking about it, I've gone to concert-wise, I have seen so many different things that are not at all related at all, like not even a little bit. Like I mentioned before, I saw One Direction live. That's a boy band. And like I said, I saw Sleeping with Sirens, and that was at like a big, I can't remember the name of the event, but it was like the event where all of like the pop punk and emo bands came together for a festival. So it was like Sleeping with Sirens, We the Kings, I can't remember the other one. Download? No, it wasn't that. This was in America. This was an American festival. There's bands like All Time Low, bands like Pierce the Veil wasn't there at the time, but bands like that. And then I've also seen CeeLo Green live, but that was an accident. I was
accidentally buy a ticket and then accidentally
no.
to a place to see accidentally went.
I was at a place in Florida with a friend, and it was like an event that was going on, and we were just walking around. I mean, I didn't know that there were going to be live performances, and then we just walked past the stage, and we look up, and there's fucking CeeLo Green singing that one, I See You Riding Around Town with the Girl I Know, or whatever that song was, and I'm like, oh, that's that guy on the radio. Okay. I just saw a famous person, cool.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, we walked a bit more, and we saw another famous person, one that I actually did know at that point, and I was like, oh, cool. But yeah, that was that. So it's like CeeLo Green, Sleeping with Sirens, One Direction, like none of those have anything in common. And the last one that I saw in concert was probably the coolest, and that was Dragon Force, which again has nothing to do with any of the others.
That's cool.
Yeah. Do you know who they are, Kimmy?
Limp Bizkit and Slipknot?
No, not Limp Bizkit. Slipknot. Dragon Force.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean? Yeah, of course.
They are pretty popular in the rhythm game space because the songs are so fast. Through the Fire and Flames is basically the song
I don't
because
know.
it's so fast. And it's literally in every rhythm game.
Zero. Kimmy knows your favorite band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, knows more than one song by them as well. Apparently, they're very popular in rhythm games. Yeah, it was oh my god, Dan knows Dragon Force as well. Hold up, you people actually know who they are? Every time I've mentioned them to anyone, they don't know who. Wassas just came back to scream, "We won!" Let's go! I don't know who won, but yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is, like, back when I dabbled a bit in learning guitar,
Yeah.
I was watching like streamers who just like played guitar on stream, and also this one game called Rocksmith,
Yeah.
which is basically like Guitar Hero but with a real guitar.
Yeah.
And every time people would come in and be like, "Oh, play Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force," it was like the go-to meme, the go-to hard song.
Yeah, I mean, it's the meme song, obviously.
Yeah.
Why is my chat telling me that everybody knows Dragon Force? I have asked so many people. Zero has loved them since he was in, like, high school. And has always been told, no, I don't know what that is. Like, what? Middle school. Like, yeah. But, yeah, we saw them live. And we got so close to the stage. To the point where we were able to make eye contact with the guitarist, and he waved at us.
That's so cool.
I know. What? It was
I
the
think
bassist.
they-
Oh, I'm... Wait, what do you mean he was the bassist?
Frederick Leclerc, the bassist,
No, the Hammond Lee?
we did not make eye contact.
No, I made eye contact with him. I did. He waved at me.
Sure, buddy.
No, he waved at me. I remember walking away from there like, ah! And it was a pretty small venue as well, so we were able to get really close.
Nice. I think they only got really popular after the song came out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
Through
it
the
was a
Fire and
Guitar
Flames.
Hero, yeah.
But
Zero
they're
just
popular.
agreeing in annoyance. Rotten Christ? What's Rotten Christ?
What kind of name?
That's a band that Dan wants you to listen to.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh my god, it was infuriating. They were like, we're gonna call somebody up to sing the chorus or whatever for this song. And I'm like trying to grab Zero's hand and put his hand up in the air, and this motherfucker ducks. Yeah, Cry Thunder. He was like, I'm not going up there. And I'm like, but you know the lyrics. And here's the worst part. The guy that did go up there got all the lyrics fucking wrong.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
How do you mess it up?
I don't know.
I mean, I guess he was nervous, but...
And drunk.
To
A
mess
lot
up
of
all the
people were
lyrics,
fucking drunk.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was great. They had like a really great energy. And there was a band that performed before them. What were they called? They had a really interesting name. Once Human, right. And they threw a drumstick that we caught, which was cool.
Drumstick was fucking shattered.
Yeah, it was destroyed. They broke that drumstick, but we caught it, and it was cool. God fucking damn it. It was a good day. It was fun. It was a surprise for his birthday. I like stealthily bought him tickets, and we were like, oh, we're just gonna go down to, you know, Miami or Fort Lauderdale or wherever it was and do some shopping, you know. Just conveniently going shopping in one of the biggest cities in Florida. Don't think anything of it. And that's when, yeah, that's when I was like, oh, could you pass me the piece of paper in the front seat? And he was like, picks it up, reads it, and he was like, oh my god, it's tickets to see my favorite band. I was like, yeah.
Well, now I'm curious, what is Zero's opinion on Polyphia?
What?
The band, Polyphia?
Polyphia? Am I saying that wrong?
No, you're saying it wrong.
Polyphia. What's your opinion on the band Polyphia? He has no idea.
No. Unfortunately. It's also
Well-
really cool, mostly guitar only band.
Okay, well now he's gonna have
Because they
to
don't
Google
have
it.
a
There you go.
vocalist.
Wait, they don't have a vocalist?
No. But they make really good music. The guitars are really good.
Oh, there we go. Bloody says, I fucking love Polyphia. Thank you, because now
Yeah,
I know how to
let's go.
spell it.
I think you've spelled it wrong.
Oh, is that not how it's spelled? Okay, well now I don't know how to spell it. Now I know how to spell it incorrectly.
Let me check.
No, they spelled it right.
Is it power metal?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I have another one.
Yeah.
No, it's with a Y.
Black Guardian.
It's with a Y? Oh yeah, he also likes Blind Guardian, he said.
You should fucking know Blind Guardian. They're goddamn German.
Did you hear that?
Most of it. What did you say again?
He said that Kimmy should know Blind Guardian because they're German.
Blind Guardian.
Yes.
Honestly, I never heard of them.
For fuck's sake, Kimmy. You pay no attention to your country! They're pretty good. I only know like 1 or 2 songs by them, like off the top of my head. Like if you played them, I'd know them, but it's not like how I know Dragon Force, how I actively seek out Dragon Force to listen to. I listen to Blind Guardian if Zero's playing it, kind of thing. If that makes sense. Electric Call Boy. No, I haven't heard of that. But you know what? Hang on. Bloody is from the UK. Please, I pray that I get the same reaction that I did to Dragon Force. Do you know who Keen is? Kimmy?
No.
Oh.
The only British things I know is Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. Oh, I see the Who in the chat. I want to cry. Oh. Keen. Keane. It's a band. They claim to be alternative rock, but they use a keyboard and a drum, and obviously a voice. Didn't hear me from. Oh yeah, Keen. They did the song "Somewhere Only We Know." It's on the radio a lot. I know I'm not singing it.
Karaoke, let's go.
What?
Karaoke.
No, I'm not doing karaoke. Get on it. You think you've heard of them before? Yes, finally, someone. Look, it's like 10% recognition. I'll take that. It's better than 0. Not better than 0 the person, better than 0 the number, I mean. Wait, who Keen? I recently found out that they went on hiatus for a while. I was like, oh god, why? And I was like, the lead singer had a crippling addiction to cocaine. I just sat there like, what the fuck? Like, listening to their music,
I mean,
it doesn't
happens
sound
more
like...
often than you think.
I know, but their music doesn't sound like cocaine music. You know what I mean? Like, there are certain rock stars who you could just be like, yeah, I can see that this person would be like crazy on drugs. It's like if you look at like Robert Downey Jr., that dude, you know he parties, right?
Yeah.
You look at Tom Chaplin, he does not look like he parties. He looks like the most partying he does is hanging out with his nan. He's Tom Chaplin is the lead singer of Keen. Bloody said, I love Zero's laugh in the background. Just here, you can chime in occasionally, I guess.
How can I not react to
Cocaine music, let's go. Oh my god. And yes, I've heard Keen.
What's
Thank
your
you,
favorite
Bloody!
cocaine song?
What? What'd you say?
What's your favorite cocaine song?
My favorite cocaine song?
Yes.
Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Oh, that one's really good.
Have you seen the clip of him recording it?
No.
Hold on. Hold on. I got you. I got you. Hold on.
Oh boy.
So, the
Here
thing
we go.
is that you've heard the song Believer by Imagine Dragons, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know how the
You
chorus
played it on Beat
goes.
Saber.
Yeah, you've played it
Yeah.
on Beat Saber, right. So you know how the chorus goes. Hold on, YouTube is...
Fucking fun song on Beat Saber, holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Kimmy agrees with you. YouTube is not loading. Hold up.
Gonna play a lot of Beat Saber again once it gets not as hot.
Eurobeat. Let's do a music stream, just delete the VOD later. Yeah, you know what? We should definitely do that at some point. That'd be fun. Right, let's say.
Hey cat! Oh no, not the Wi-Fi problem.
Oh no! I did do it once before, yeah. It was fun. Hold on. The Wi-Fi, no! Imagine Dragons. It's storming today? Oh no. Recording studio. I gotta find this clip. Okay, here. I'll just play it out loud. That's how he recorded it. Just complete silence. You know, that emote worked.
No.
I looked over at that emote. Bit skull? What? When did I get a
Or they
bit
use
skull?
bits to make it huge.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you. Got him.
Oh yeah, because it's only 30 bits for you. Some people have it way more expensive.
Oh yeah, no, I have everything really low. I'm not like I haven't gone and fucked with any of my settings. Oh shit, Luffy! He fell off the couch. No, just squeaked. So how was Dark Souls, Cat? The Scott Pilgrim movie. I have not seen it.
I've seen it.
Also,
Other multiple. I think I watched the one Scott Pilgrim versus the World or something.
Were you whispering to me that you don't hear?
yeah, I know, but I don't want to look like I'm using it as my water slave. Also, Kimmy was talking. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, yeah. Oh, Luffy. Yeah, I needed water, and I was like, Zero, help. Yeah, he's downstairs. Cat, he's playing the PS5. Me playing MMOs when I was rating at a reasonably high level. That's just, yeah.
Oh, I remember in that Scott Pilgrim movie there was a scene where he gets like a sword out of his chest, and I was like, I've seen this before.
Gets a sword out of his chest? How's he do that?
You don't know the character from, I think it was Genshin, who
Yeah.
gets like a sword out
Raiden
of his
Shogun. Yeah.
chest? Yeah.
Dude, I got ripped off by that. I had like a new Siku
Sorry to
thing.
interrupt. Can you come check your cake real quick?
What was wrong with it? Oh no, Kimmy entertain. I've got, apparently
Okay.
there's something wrong with the cake. And he won't tell me what, he
Oh,
just
no.
says, I just need to see for myself.
Oh, it's gonna be huge.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright guys, it's my stream now. Guys, I thought he put it out of the... No, he pulled it out of his chest. Was in Blue Exorcist before that. Oh yeah, right. I also watched Blue Exorcist, the first season in the movie. I think I still have the limited edition movie from Blue Exorcist. Now that I think about it. Wasn't even a huge fan, they just had it and I just bought it. This band did the Flashlight Demon Head song. Black Sheep. Nice. So how are you guys doing? Gonna pick out the funny face to put on myself.
Hi, Luffy.
You got so tired? Yes.
Guys, the cake is
Huh?
fucked.
No.
All of the icing has slid off of the top and into the fridge.
Oh,
And when I took it out, tried to fix. Why is there a dog? When I took it out and tried to fix it, it fell on the floor. Not the whole cake, just the icing.
no.
But Zero was like, I'm gonna take some of this depression cake as the zero tax. It still tastes good.
So he
still
ate
tastes
it?
good. Not the thing on the floor. Like, the cake
No.
was fine. It's just it's missing quite a lot of its frosting, but it's like, eh. Like, a big chunk of frosting slid off, basically. What? I kind of want cake too. Shit. I just made it just cuz. Like, I was just bored and I just baked a cake because you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is that face?
It's Gemma.
Oh! Look what Kimmy's doing to himself. Taken over by Jammer. So, Kat, how is it now? Are most of the fleas gone? The horrible little bastards who were taking over your house. Have you managed to slaughter them? Just ignore the spinning germ in the background. That's good. That's good.
Smoking the room?
Yeah, like one of
What
those.
you've been smoking?
No, one of those foggers to kill them all. You know. Yeah, Cat's smart. She just acted fast. Get rid of the little bastards. Because it can't be nice for the cats, you know, like to have something crawling on them.
Yeah.
That's kind of the problem with having cat owners. With having cat owners, with having cats. Shut up! Zero, shut up! Antagonizing me. Fumigator, like a little fogger. It's not that big.
You're smoking out enemies.
I've got the Sovereign Light halfway stuck in my head now. Damn it. People on Twitter keep on posting pictures from Zenless of the new character's cake and the wiggly physics to it. And this comment just says, I love women. Glad you do.
I guess that's how Zero remembered the cake.
Did you remember the cake because you were playing Zenless? Hey, Luffy. Yeah, the final thing for her hangout is amazing. Remember, there's always better cake or pie. Are you talking about food or women? Don't be a yes then. Yeah, the final hangout. He's telling me not to spoil it, babe. No one's got her. She's gonna be gone tomorrow, and they haven't gotten her. When's she gone?
Still like 12 more days.
Kimmy, do you plan on rolling for her?
No.
No,
I haven't played the game in a while.
he hasn't been playing the game.
Okay. Go ahead then.
Yeah. So she comes. You know, you do your hangouts and all that. So she comes into the thing, the blockbuster basically, and she's like talking about some unmarked VHS tapes that they've got. And Belle is trying to explain that usually when it's unmarked like that, it's a certain type of video, you know, that kind. She's like, well, I have to investigate it, so yes, exactly. So she puts it on. The final hangout is you and her watching these homemade videos together as she looks on in horror.
Oh my god.
Yep.
That's so fun.
Amazing. Okay. I see on Twitter a guy opening up his flight. He's wearing Hello Kitty underwear. My kind of guy.
Ooh. Take notes, Hero.
Yeah, take notes. Hello Kitty underwear. Get it.
It's the lingerie for guys.
Cat just saw that one too. Some of the things that I see on Twitter are just abysmal. I just wish that I could see normal posts from normal people and not the things that I see.
Don't get any likes, so they don't show up on your For You page.
No, they're clearly getting likes. That's the problem.
The funny thing is, like, my For You page is one of three things. It's either really funny memes back to back.
Mm-hmm.
It's some game developers like promoting their games, like indie developers.
Yeah.
Or it's VTuber drama.
Oh god, I see so much VTuber
It's always
drama.
it's always one of those three things, and it's always the whole timeline is full of that.
Yeah. There is a crazy amount of VTuber drama.
Yeah, recently there has been so much.
Like, the drama with that girl who completely ripped off Shy Lily, that was really awkward. It was a rip-off without a doubt.
Wasn't it just similar looking?
No, dude, if you overlaid it, it was like a direct trace. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, Cat, that girl pissed me off. Yeah, like, it was so obvious. It got to the point where she was changing her speaking patterns and mimicking Shy Lily's accent. Like, it was weird.
Oh, she really wanted to be Shy Lily at home?
Yes. Yep. Yeah, she wants to be Shy Lily at home. But yeah, it was really weird. It was just strange. Like, the copying the accent pissed me off the most. And then there was another one recently where another person, like, freaked out about, like, I don't even know where I stand on this one. I looked at it and then I just went, nah, I can't be bothered to even care, but... Oh, she got a new social? Is she still trying to rip off Shy Lily? Or... Because it was really, really obvious. But yeah, there was another one who was, like, said that they were being copied, but
Is her new account called Confident Lily?
what?
Imagine if you just made an account and named it Confident Lily or something.
Oh my god, no, no. Her model is still the same. She hasn't even changed. What the fuck is wrong with that girl? I don't get it. So silly. Cat thought you meant it, like, for real. She changed her voice again? I don't know how people do that. I don't put on any kind of voice when I do this. I'm just talking. If I was putting on a voice, it would be, like, difficult for me. Because I'd
I
forget.
guess some people really just want to be someone else. I don't know.
Doesn't deserve it. Yes, exactly. Does not deserve the attention. Not sure if she's gonna behave like that. And then there was also somebody else who did drama where they posted like they posted something. They were doing like a VTuber reviews or something like that, and they like looked at it and said, I don't even know where to start with this one. Just ew. Just no. Just wrong. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? That's horrible. Why are you being a jerk? And then they immediately followed up by, oh, well, we're graduating, so, like, okay. Well, fucking done. They made a bad take, and then they ran away, and they're probably gonna pop up under a new thing. Yeah, graduating. With the little... But they come back, yep. That's a lot of VTuber drama. Somebody starts screaming about something on Twitter, then the person graduates, and then they come back with a new model 5 minutes later. Where do they get the money for these fucking models, my god? Like, these models are expensive, and they take a long time to make. I don't get it.
I guess they're selling the odd model or something.
Well, who would want it? Because of the drama associated with it. Some of them are like 120 bucks. Okay, that's different. Like, $10? Jesus.
I mean, the cheap ones are like shared models where a lot of different people can have them at the same time.
I would hate doing that. I would hate knowing that there's like, you know, multiple Skadis running around. Although no one can match
I did that before I had this Left 2D model. I had like another one that was like a public one.
Yeah.
It was 50 bucks. No, I didn't mind.
Yeah, but
it's better to have your own face, of course.
Yeah. Ow!
It's also so
Luffy!
expensive.
That hurts. Little fucker. Why do you do this? Okay. I'm trying to put you down gently. God damn. I want to put him down like carefully and gently, and he starts helicoptering everywhere. You drew your first model? I want to see. Oh, ooh. Fuck! I knocked my raccoon over. Why do you have that dog, by the way?
For fun.
For fun? Okay.
And it looks silly. I don't know. Yeah, put it away.
Kimmy, did you hear that?
No.
Zero just said he's got that dog in him.
Yes. Got that dog in him.
Yeah. Why are we still trying to promote, like, normal tummies? I don't get it.
I guess people think that only flat tummies are attractive. And then they realize that that's not true, and then they're like, oh my god. I'm normal.
Yeah. Oh, let's look at this. Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god, it's first ever cat. Baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so adorable. I got that dog in me, and they have both been euthanized. Oh, it's a Maxor quote! That's a Maxor quote. Oh, that was, what the fuck was his name again? From last night, the Russian Badger. They were talking about the Russian Badger. The tournament guy.
Oh, yeah.
The Capcom, yeah. Apparently they all love him.
Sweet.
They all love that whole tournament video. So that was fun. Yeah, I love the Maxwell videos. Yeah, I at one point somebody said that they couldn't believe that Maxwell managed to get Sea-Dog to say about boy. Nobody clipped this, by the way. Anyway, they got him to talk about boy pussy. Nobody clipped that. Anyway, he made a video on Helldivers. No, they won't. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I know. I gotta watch that Helldivers. Kimmy, he's got 2 wolves inside him.
2 wolves.
Cat clipped it, for fuck's sake. If I ever want something clipped, all I gotta do is say, don't clip it, and then you will. That's the rules. But, yeah, inside me are 2 wolves. They were both boys and they were kissing. No, you didn't? Okay, good. Let's keep me saying boy pussy out of here.
So just clip that, cut it out, and then use it as a sound training.
No. Stop saying that? Why? What's the funniest thing I've said tonight? Is it that or is it cocaine music? What'd you say?
To me, cocaine music.
To you, cocaine music?
Yeah, cocaine music.
Cocaine music. Wait, Maxwell said that? I have 2 wolves inside me and they are both autistic. Wait, in what video did he say that?
I think that was. It's either an Elden Ring one or Baldur's Gate.
Oh, he did a Baldur's Gate one? Right, you told me I couldn't watch it because I haven't beaten Baldur's Gate yet. Yeah, I still haven't done that. It was in his most... Kimmy.
Well.
It was the Elden Ring video.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Good memory, good memory.
What a Boulder our gate together, Skadi. Yeah, if you want to play it, that'd be funny as hell. Oh, Kat was talking about doing like a D&D thing at some point. That'd be fun for the 4 of us, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You need to do an honor run? Oh. That's... That, I don't know if I could help you with an honor run in Baldur's Gate. I'm not good at Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Cat played it a lot.
Type of motherfucker put Hunter's Mark after you already attacked.
Yeah, so what I would do is I would put the Hunter's Mark onto the enemy after I'd already attacked them, and Zero was like, what the fuck are you doing? It has so many spoilers, but there's also a good quote. He made Gale into a barbarian, gave him a gun via mods, followed by this quote. This wizard may be out of spells, but he certainly isn't out of shells. You did a normal run without using any potions? You're crazy. Thank you for the hydrate, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Hello, Maggie. Oh, yeah, we could do some Baldur's Gate together. That'd be fun. That'd be funny as hell. It wouldn't be on like hard mode. Like I mean a little bit of hard, but not honor. Hard? Yeah, like a little bit, but not honor. I don't want to like insta kill you, you know. Yeah, we're talking Baldur's Gate 3. That would be fun to play.
Bold Gate.
Bold Gate. How many times have you...
Bold Gate.
Oh, and now Kimmy's hair is gone. Saying Bold Gate, so now he's bold. How many times have you played it?
6.
6. Okay, Zero has played through 6 times.
Yeah.
That's a lot. One of those times was with me. We just never beat it.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, he's counting. Seven times. Yeah, I'm the same, Maggie. I'm in the 3rd act and I just haven't finished it. He did a Honor run, he did the Dark Urge run, he did a bunch of like different playthroughs with friends. One of those playthroughs was with me. I wanted to know the end so bad, I rushed Act 3 in my first run. Ooh. Ooh. That's part of the thing. Zero's trying to make sure that I can explore every little thing, so that's why it's taking so long. I did a solo ranger run. Ooh, I'm doing a ranger. It's fun. Fuck.
I like your funny words.
Maggie
I
just
don't ever say anything.
Maggie just coming for cat right now. Kimmy, what would you play as if you played Baldur's Gate?
What are the options?
Well, mostly D&D, like, characters, so you can be like a wizard, you can be a ranger, a barbarian, a paladin, you know. Kimmy would be a sorcerer. Would you? Would you do spells? Would you want to blow things up? Oh, you can multi-class too, yeah.
Can I be a chair?
Can you be a chair? Is there a spell that turns you into a chair? Not in Baldur's Gate. Not unless you mod it. Okay, Kimmy, you can't. I see Kimmy as a druid. Yes, you can be a cheese wheel.
You can. Yes.
You can be a cheese wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I
yeah.
got it.
Kimmy could be a druid and then turn into a rat. Then you could spin.
Let's fucking go.
Bloody did a Pact of the Blade Warlock Paladin hybrid. Kimmy's just spinning in the
Yeah,
way.
brother, that's the build. My favorite.
Whee.
Zero agrees with you, Bloody. Said that's the build.
So many way playthroughs are fucking paladins.
Yeah. Warlock main. I like my bow and arrow. I also like druid. Warlock best class. Is it?
It's one of my favorites.
Explorer run, so not the multi-class. Oh, okay. Most people I noticed, most streamers made a bard.
I mean,
Eldritch
the
Blast.
character that I usually go in games is like the one that can attack the fastest.
Oh, so you probably want to be a ranger then. Or, what's a Starian? A thief? Or a rogue? Rogue. Kimmy wants to attack the fastest. So he'd want the
Initiative to attack.
yeah, the initiative.
Yeah, so either ranger or rogue.
Yeah, I had the highest one. Every single fight we went into, I got to attack first. So I would attack it first, and then I'd put the hunter's mark on after. And every time Zero was banging his head on the desk, because you're supposed to open with the hunter's mark. It's far too strong. 3 attacks per turn, using charisma to swing with their weapons, and also meaning the warlock spells hit really hard. Ah, that's why Zero likes it so much, I see.
You can't do 3 attacks on the other difficulties though, just the
Oh, you can't do 3 attacks on different difficulties. Monk can hit 7 times per turn. What? Maybe that's what you want to do, Kimmy.
A monk. I mean, it would fit with my bald head.
It would fit with your bald head, yes. Actually, what was quite funny was, in our playthrough, Zero was like, I'm gonna date Lae'zel this time around. And I'm like, that's cool. And then I'm like, but I want Halsin. So, I'm now in the 3rd act, and I still can't get Halsin to love me.
No.
He is difficult. But he likes ducks. And honey, because he's a bear. You're getting there.
For the record, I'm a Shadowheart guy, but
Oh yeah, he's a Shadowheart guy.
God's favorite princess.
God's favorite princess. Oh. I do like Shadowheart. She's so cute. The problem is, I'm like, I want to be loyal to Halsin, but then Astarion starts talking. If he hasn't professed his love to you by Act 3, he done something wrong. No, he has professed his love. He just won't sleep with me. You can have both. I can? They don't get jealous?
No.
Well, I guess I'm going after the vampire next. Bloody said they also like Shadowheart for reasons. You did the romance run? I love Astarion. He's like so like uppity, but he's also so tortured, you know? Minthara for the win. Who's Minthara again?
That's a fucking choice.
That's a choice? Well, that's Maggie's choice.
Maggie.
Auto Martin tried to block Maggie from saying she is a bitch. Kat also did the Astarion and Halsin. Oh my god, Kat, we have more alike. Astarion is mid and I won't change my mind. Get out! No, he is not. How can you say he's mid when his voice actor talks like that? Cat! She said sandwich time. He's not boring, he's beautiful. That's a fucking... Kimmy, that cat just scared the crap out of me. Astarion was too girly pop at first for me. Girly pop. Actually, I can't remember if... I'm not reading that, Maggie. Oh my god.
Oh, can I share something
Yes,
about
but
you
rules.
with everyone since you're on Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, just come here and speak up a little bit. Hold on, Zero's gonna speak.
Ayo?
So, I don't know if any of you romanced Karlak, but one of her lewd scenes was very much not intended for a guy. She one of her lewd scenes, she throws you onto the bed and opens your legs and goes down on you very very much topping you, and I'm like, I don't.
That's not how you do that to a guy. Oh my god. That's incredible. So everybody thought that Karlak was going to be romanced by the girls, and considering Kat is saying I'm romancing Karlak, well, there we have it. Dude, that's so fucking funny. That's so funny. Wait, did you find that out because you romanced her as a guy?
On my honor mode run, yeah.
Oh, Kat is also romancing her as a dude. That's so fucking funny. Your dude is so handsome. Well, send me pictures of it. Kimmy, that fucking cat is killing me. Looks horrified.
I just had to Google what spit roast means. No, I know.
Kimmy had to Google what spit roast means.
Aw, that's so cute.
Like, I knew what it was, but I didn't know that it was called that.
Yep, that's what it is. The poor little boy. Oh my god, so innocent, so sweet.
No, not innocent, I just didn't know the word. I'm very, very familiar with the concept.
He said he's very familiar with the concept.
But it's like very popular in certain drawings.
I know it's very popular in certain drawings. I have experienced many of those drawings. I have seen them with my eyes.
Where else would you see them?
With my hands. Could you imagine if it's like in braille and you're like, oh damn, that's hot.
Just a picture in braille.
Yeah. It should be 18 plus, is it not? It should always be 18 plus. Nobody's allowed it here if they're under 18.
No, I don't see any content warnings. But I don't know if they're
It's
just
not
moved
tagged.
that away or something.
Why is it not tagged? It should always be like that. I don't want children in here. I deal with children in my day job. This is my time to be me. Hold up, how do I fix it? Let me go tag it. What do I need to do? Just add a tag?
No, there's like a... So where you set your title and everything, there's like a thing where you can set content warnings.
Okay, let's see.
This way, isn't it?
Audience. I'm not
You
allowed to
create
do
a
that.
dashboard.
What? Oh wait, no, hang on. I can. There we go, fixed it.
Wait, so much.
What?
Little thing bit my toe.
Oh yeah, he bites. There we go. Okay.
Ah, there it is.
Content labels. Got it.
Now you're safe.
Let me see. Well, I'm not going to put gambling because of that, but I've gone ahead and changed it to all that. I thought it would just automatically do it, but there we go. Okay. Yeah,
How
I don't
would
want
it
kids
know?
in here. How would it
I mean,
know?
it does it automatically if you play a game that's like 18 plus, but
That's true.
otherwise it doesn't.
I don't think children
Because it
should be
doesn't-
allowed on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
Ban children from the internet completely.
Well, not ban them from the internet completely, because that causes its own problems, but I feel like anyone who is under the age of 18 should not have access to a live streaming service like this, because it's just dangerous. Yeah, give them Webkins and Neopets. I'm so glad that Kat knows what Webkins is. I love Webkins. I was
I heard
kind
of
of big
Neopets,
Webkins.
but not Webkins.
What? Yeah.
Introduce them to free-to-play Korean MMOs.
What?
I said introduce them to free-to-play Korean MMOs. That's what I did.
Which one?
Several. Ion. What is it? Something Kingdom. Aura Kingdom, I think it's.
Aura Kingdom, yeah.
What was the other one? Terra. Don't recommend Terra. I think it's gone anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, there it is. It's been marked properly now. Yeah, my personal opinion is that kids under the age of 18 shouldn't have access to websites such as Twitch. And as far as YouTube is concerned, they should not have access to live streams on YouTube. You can't have a Discord or Twitch account if you're below 13. I don't think you should have access to the internet if you're below 13.
Yes.
That seems like really simple. But like if you do, it should be, you know. Yeah, I remember being a teen and seeing edgy videos. Yeah. I was the same, Maggie. I got into so much nonsense because of it.
Yeah.
Like, I saw things I should not have seen. Yeah, 13
my
is still
God.
pretty young to access Discord and Twitch. Yeah, it's really dangerous. Like, we see the amount of predators that are on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan's right. The website should definitely specify it. Like, I'm on a platform where, with a button press, you guys can send me all of your money if you want. You could just send that to me. Like, you could just... Yeah, the whole bank account. You could just empty your entire bank account into mine right now if I asked nicely enough. Now, you're not going to do that because you're grown-ups with common sense. But imagine if a child has access to their parents' credit card and a streamer takes advantage of that and manipulates that. What happens? You got yourself a problem.
Bad things.
Very
Oh my
bad
god,
things.
I've seen like clips where someone was like donating a huge sum,
Yeah.
and then was in chat like, oh my god, there's 1 0 too much. And I
1
was
0
like,
to...
Holy shit.
I say this, and I say this on Bloody starts gifting subs. Their bank account emptied. Thank you, Bloody. But yes, early developing teenagers like are going to have so much fuckery put into their brains from stuff they see on the internet, from people they communicate on the internet. I was talking to an actual psychiatrist about this yesterday. Like, it's dangerous. Like, think about it. Kimmy, when you were like 12, 13, and you were learning how to exist as a teenager in the world, what if somebody had like told you, like, I don't know, that you'll only be loved if you send, like, inappropriate pictures of yourself, and that you're not worthy of love if you don't do that. As a child,
That would be fucked up.
yeah, That'd be super fucked up, and that's what's happening.
Yeah.
Maggie has so much to say on the topic too. Yeah, because Maggie's in the same... Maggie's in the same profession as me, and so is Kat. We're very much like, protect the kids! Imagine they sold you the incel ideology. Yep, that's what happens. They actually do that.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
'Cause
You have...
children believe anything.
Yeah. Like, you have men on the internet live streaming talking about how we should, like, talking about how women are weaker, right? Talking about how just biologically women are weaker and deserve all the bad things that happen to them, and a young 13-year-old boy who is impressionable is going to latch onto that. And then you have a problem, because that 13-year-old boy grows up to be a man. And then that man grows up to be a horrible person. Like,
Yeah.
like, what was it? Zero, what was the quote that was said by somebody who was talking about women being dominated by men?
Oh, we can claim.
Yeah. What did he say?
Women in a nature setting are made to be dominated.
Yeah, women in a nature setting are made to be dominated. This was said by a popular YouTuber. And kids are watching that.
And they believed it.
Yeah, and they believed it.
It's the idol and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Because they're like, oh, he's so cool. Yeah, we should go back to the 1800s and make women be subservient to do anything a man asks. Shit like that, yeah. But then on the other hand, we also have women who say if you do anything nice for a man, you are against feminism, which is just fucking stupid.
Yeah. I feel like there's way too many bad influences for, like, guys.
Yes. Yes.
Like, when you think about, like, very influential men in, like, the YouTuber sphere and stuff like that,
Yep.
most of them are just fucking suck.
Yeah. Honestly. I can't think of a single one who's good, who is considered an influencer. I can think of plenty of male YouTubers who are fantastic. Like, but an influencer specifically, I would definitely say the best male YouTuber, the best male role model for a YouTuber is without a doubt Matt Pat from Game Theory. He is such a sweetheart. I want to hug him. Like, he's amazing. But yeah.
Sadly, he retired.
I mean, he's still around. Yeah. Maggie's right. It's still bad for children to grow up in a non-physical space as their main form of interaction. 100%. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
And another one that is very wholesome is, have you ever heard of Ryan Trahan?
That name is very familiar.
He's also a very good YouTuber. I highly recommend it. He's like a vlogger, but he's doing it in such a wholesome way.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to grab Luffy to put him in his carrier because Kit Kat's at the door, but he's like hard to grab. We can. He'll dash out. Hi, Kit Kat. There we go. Okay, both cats are home now. We're all good.
Nice.
So he's a vlogger that's like, you said really positive, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he does things like he looks at one-star hotels and stuff
Oh,
and rates them, and then finds out that they are not actually that bad.
interesting. That's a unique take on things. I do agree, Dan. People take feminism too far and they turn it into women are more powerful. No, it's all about equality. Everybody is equal. But then, of course, the Animal Farm. Every animal is equal, but some animals are more equal than others. That's the stupidest quote I've ever heard, but...
More equal than others.
That was the worst book I've ever read in my life. I'm not even kidding. I hated every moment of it. It wasn't, like, badly written. I just hated it. The vast amount of influencers are only in it for the money, so they'll say anything to get the most traction. Yes! Also that! Also that. Like, I've got my strong opinions, which could definitely get people to go, ooh, I don't like that. Stupid analogy, yeah. Zero's threatening to bonk me for saying that I have strong opinions that would make people want to bonk me. I wasn't going to say those strong opinions. That's the difference between me and influencers. I won't speak out about it. I won't do it. I'm not a drama monger or whatever the word is for it.
An engagement beta.
Yeah, I don't want to bait engagement. I want my engagement to be real. I like my viewers. I like talking to them. I don't want to have people in here that are strictly here to try and argue with me. That's boring.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone has an opinion that people will disagree with. Doesn't mean they're not allowed or invalid. Exactly.
I disagree.
This motherfucker. He just goes, I disagree. It's a fucking nightmare at times, I tell you that.
But what's a strong opinion that you have that you know people will disagree with?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, now you put me on the spot.
I mean, it's fine if you can think of something.
I mean, I've got a lot that I know people will agree with. Like, I think teachers need to get paid more. I think that's pretty
I mean,
good.
it's something that everyone agrees with.
Yeah.
Except those who paid teachers.
Rich people, yeah. I think schools should be a 4-day week, not a 5-day week. I think
I mean, again,
homework
that's
should be
something that
abolished.
everyone...
Yeah. Well, my reasons for it aren't just me, you know, being like this, that. My reasons are for, like, the mental health. Billionaires should not be allowed to exist. I agree with that. I do agree with that. I think once you reach a certain amount of money, you should not be allowed to have more.
Yeah. I mean, your money count should be like in a video game where it just maxes out at some point.
Yes! Yes, just like that.
It's quite funny how in every game where you rely on money, you have some sort of start money.
Yep.
And then some cap, and in real life it's just not like that.
Yeah, no. I also think that... I think if you have a house, you should not be allowed to buy another one.
Yeah.
If you have a
I heard
house...
somewhere where
Yeah.
people were like discussing about how companies shouldn't be buying houses and stuff.
Yes, companies should not be
But-
allowed to buy houses.
I mean, it depends. Like a lot of the like flats and stuff around here are owned by a company that manages them,
Yeah.
and they're doing a lot better job than those flats that are actually privately owned.
Well, a flat
But-
is different. Like a big group of small apartments and everything in a larger building, it does make sense for a company to own. But I mean a house, like a detached house, basically. I think a private person should not be
In
allowed
that
to
case,
have
it
it.
is.
Yeah, I feel like a company should not be allowed to buy a group of houses and rent them on Airbnb. I feel like that should be illegal.
Yeah, no.
I think Airbnb should be abolished.
Yeah,
Like-
Airbnb was great at the beginning when it was actually cheaper and stuff.
Yeah,
than
but
hotels.
now
it's just hotels with, and you still have
Extra
to
steps.
work in it.
We went to an Airbnb in New York once, and I was like totally fine with the fact that they had cats, right? Because we were getting a discount because of it. But then the cat bit zero, and when I told the lady who, you know, was in charge of it and everything, she was like, "Well, did he antagonize the cat?" And I'm like, "Lady, if you've got a cat that's biting people, you cannot be renting the place out while the cat is there." I'm like, I know cat behavior. It's that simple. Like, if they liked being there and they were friendly to everyone they met, that was one thing. But this cat was not friendly to everyone that they met. But she was just being lazy. But yeah, investor dude having like 600 plus properties. yeah, if you have like a beach house, that's a little different. The problem is when somebody is like, you'll see a house go up for sale, and a young couple with like their kiddo will go and they'll view the house because they're going to buy it for their family. It's going to be a family home, and then some like big company will come in and make a much bigger offer on it so that they can rent the house out for an extraordinary amount of money, and that family is then homeless. That's fucked up. Like, that should not be allowed to happen, but it is allowed to happen. And it consistently happens. I also think everybody should stop bitching about it on Twitter and do something about it. Like, if you're gonna yell, eat the rich people, could you do it? Stop saying you're gonna start a riot and just do it. Yeah, just do it!
Just take a bite.
If all of us got together and just went and, did something about it, the problem would be solved.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get out of here.
Those
No.
problems is like...
My chat's agreeing with me. Get out. He's trying to put a pillow in my face. Cat's right. Twitter is all talk, no bite. Yes. It's very much like they're like, oh, I'm gonna do this and that, but they don't do anything. They just whine about it. And when there is a time to come for actual action, like, voting, they don't vote. They go, well, my vote's gonna be wasted. It wouldn't be wasted if you do it.
Yeah, if everyone actually voted, then it wouldn't be wasted.
Exactly.
But everyone has to do it.
Yeah. And because they think my vote doesn't matter, they throw it away. And when you've got like 50,000 people who all think my vote doesn't matter, well, there we go. It's called a keyboard warrior, yeah. Armchair activist, that's a new one. I haven't heard that one before. That's actually what Kimmy and I were talking about the other day, where we said about people getting all up in arms about, like, fan art and stuff like that, and forgetting that there's actual children that need protecting, not just screaming about fan art on the internet. Just, I wish we could take all the people on Twitter that want to rant and scream and give them that gif of Michael Jordan or whoever it was that said, "Stop it, get some help," just touch grass, please. The amount of armchair experts as well. Kim, there are people dying. Yes, exactly. It's just like that. There are people dying. I want to change it to Kimmy. There are people dying.
What did I do?
I don't know. I just wanted to do that. But yeah. Yeah, I love him.
Yeah.
What's she crying about again? Diamond earrings falling in the ocean? Why would you wear your earrings while you're swimming?
Why would you even buy diamond earrings?
Well, I
It's
mean...
they're so expensive for no reason.
They are. They're
It's
just
just a rock.
rocks. It's just a rock. It's just... Armchair devs who bitch about video games and how long it takes small developers to make new stuff and fix bugs, yet know nothing about game development or coding and how much effort it actually is depending on what you're using. Bloody, I think you and Zara would get along. Diamonds are stupid, I agree, Maggie. It's a rock.
It's fine to me because people spend so much money on those engagement rings.
Oh my
And I was
god,
thinking,
yeah.
like, that money could have so much better be spent on like a nice date or like an actually personalized ring
Yep.
just for that one person. But
Yeah.
no, they just put a expensive stone on it.
Yeah. I would never want a ring that was like over $1,000, honestly. I would be scared to lose it. That was not no, don't tell me that was over $1,000. Don't tell me that, I'll have a heart attack. Oh, now I'm scared. I don't know how much he spent on my wedding ring. I got no clue. I didn't want to know. I don't want to be a part of it. I let him choose.
Do you ever
It's
take off your
beautiful.
wedding ring?
When I shower. That's it.
I see.
Yeah.
And that's good because like I know people who don't take it off ever and then they get infections inside the ring.
Oh
Or
no.
the ring is like their hands kind of grows and then the ring doesn't and it ends
Yep.
up getting stuck. So like if you have one, make sure you remove it sometimes and also
Yeah.
clean it, please.
Always clean it. Yeah. You gotta
Like
take
the
care
three
of
things
yourself.
that people always wear and never clean is keys, ring, and belt.
Yes. Well, that's actually a funny one. I've never thought about that. I clean my rings. Like, once a week or so. I give them a little scrub to try and keep them shiny. But I have never thought about washing a belt. I've never thought about that before. I don't use belts, so it's not really a problem. But Sarah, have you ever thought about washing your belt? Kimmy says the three things people wear all the time but never wash are keys, rings, belts. And I'm like, you can wash your belt. What?
You wear keys?
Kimmy, he's asking if you wear keys.
No, but you
You hold them
very
all
often.
the time, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. Maggie washes their belt. Kat does not wash her belt.
Like, what kind of belt it is.
It depends on the kind of belt.
Yeah.
Like if it's a
It's
fabric
like hard leather, like my current belt, I don't
Oh yeah, that one's gonna be fine. Like I have some like ribbon belts that go on my dresses. Those go in the washing machine. Never washed a belt, yeah. Oh
thing is, though-
right. Oh, Maggie's father is a level worker, so they have to take care of this shit. that would explain that.
The thing is though, if you wear a belt, like you're touching it right after you finish in the toilet.
Oh god,
And then
Kimmy, no!
if you stand while peeing, then there's a good chance you get splashback from that as well. So I would
Kimmy!
recommend cleaning it.
You realize that I have to repeat that to Zero now, right? Because he can't hear you.
Come on, do it.
So, Kimmy says that you touch your belt. When do you touch your belt the most?
After you're done in the toilet, because you
When
have
you're
to
done in the
put it
toilet
together again.
because you have to rebuckle it. Or if you
Yeah,
stand,
and also when you
there's splashback and now and then so Maggie said Zero wash your piss belt. And Bloody said splashback means you're bad at
Your
pissing.
fucking splashback that it's reaching
No,
you
that-
while you're standing, my guy.
the thing with splashback is, have you ever pissed while standing without wearing pants? Because you will feel it
Kimmy
on your legs.
Kimmy said Kimmy
How did I
said,
never have really?
if you piss with no pants on while you're standing, you will feel it splash back on your legs. And then Maggie has asked if you shake or dry with some toilet paper.
I'll leave that up to the imagination.
Up to the imagination, okay. All the time never happened. Bloody must be the world's greatest pisser. Hell yeah. Cat, I...
Maybe it's just the shape of your toilet then.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
toilets are different in different countries, yeah. Oh my god. That's so fucking funny. But no, I do kind of get it, because, like, you go into a public bathroom, right? And, and you know, you undo it and everything, and then you redo it after you've gone. So the thing is, you undo it, you take your thing out, and you do your business. I'd say so, okay? And then you rebutton it all back up and you go out of the public bathroom to wash your hands, right? That's how the stalls work.
Yeah.
So
you buckle it before you wash your hands.
you buckle it
So
before
get
you
shit
wash your
on
hands. So
buckle.
why would you... my concern with you saying you get shit on your buckle is you get shit on your hands. Do you get shit on your hands, bro? Is that what you're saying here?
No, I'm just exaggerating, but like, because you wipe your ass, you have...
Why is this a conversation? Why does the yapping always turn into something like that? My chat is just saying nice cock bro now, for fuck's sake.
Nice cock, bro.
How low do you put your
Nice
pants?
cock.
Yeah, that's true. Now, here's the thing.
You're the kind of guy
Yeah, Kimmy, do you drop
No.
your pants? No? You just
No.
unzip? Okay. Fucking cat, please! You know, it's heartbreaking when your significant other says that they gotta go piss, and you're just like, can I hold it? And they say no.
Oh my god, not that meme. Do girls actually like wanna do that, and if yes, why?
I don't know if I should answer that question. I can delete this VOD afterwards. I can delete this VOD afterwards. Yes. Because we're curious. Because we can't do it.
I see.
Yeah. Also, we have unlimited power. We could just point it up if we want.
See, that's what I'm afraid of. Using my own weapon again.
Huh? Huh? Sorry, Maggie. I have had that happen to me. Huh? No, Kat. What I'm saying is, if a guy is peeing and you're like, "Can I hold it?" and you get to hold it and you get to point it at the toilet, at any moment midstream, you could just point it up at them. Just assert your dominance.
Midstream.
Yeah, midstream. Just wait until they're chill and then point it up. Face full of piss.
Give them a golden shot.
Yeah. Why are you holding their dick for them? I don't know. Maybe they need help holding their... Maybe they broke their hand or something. I don't know.
Oh my god, Automod.
Oh my god. Well, Maggie, what did you say? Are they handicapped? I mean, sometimes, yeah, if they broke their hand. It's a nice couples activity. It is. It's about trust.
Cute date ideas.
Cute date ideas, Kimmy. Maybe some people just get lonely when pissing and want someone to hold it for them. I mean, yeah.
Pissing all by yourself.
Maggie said, sure, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Maggie, let's go.
Did she prank you then? Or did
Yeah.
it,
Did they do the thing? Did they point up? Kind of weird, but it's not a deal breaker. No. Based. Why hold hands when I could hold your dick for you, cat? Oh my god. Yeah, it's just like a curiosity thing, honestly. I just think it's funny. Yeah.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I'm just curious. I mean, like, dudes are always want to put their hands in women's tops just because they want to hold it. They're just curious, you know?
That is true, yeah.
Yeah. I've never done it before, but that can change. Ooh. Holding hands is the most unsafe so activity known to man. It is. Holding hands is just, oh my goodness. So lewd. How could you do that? In public? More unsafe than holding my partner's dick, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. But hey, I mean, sometimes. What? What do you mean it's not for now? When is the topic ever gonna come back to piss again?
Wait, isn't that something that you explained in someone's stream before?
Is it?
Is it that story?
What story?
I mean, I'm not gonna say it if
Yes,
Mickey
that's
doesn't want me to say.
But come on, we're actually. When are we ever gonna have a conversation like this again? When would we ever have this conversation again? Lift up the curtains. He was just
Come on,
hanging
Maggie,
on my
tell that
teeth.
story.
Please.
Give us the TLDR.
Tell the story. It's too funny. You'd rather say it in voice chat because you don't.
Yeah, you have a piss story to get.
No, I know what you mean about not wanting to share history. I have one, but I ain't sharing.
I don't have a piss story actually.
Oh! Oh! Oh shit! That TLDR. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It was a wild story.
Gasp! Well, I have to get the full story at some point. Biggest gasp ever. It's funny as hell. Bloody, that's so concerning. Wait, actually, I'm curious about that. Because I've had to check a few times. I've had to check chat history a few times to find like links that were posted and stuff like that. But how does Twitch like save all of that? Especially on a VOD that gets deleted.
I guess they have like some sort of way to record it.
Yeah, because like if you delete a YouTube video, it deletes all the comments, right? So if you unpublish a VOD, reasonably, it would delete the chat history. And when I look at a VOD that's past the 30 days, it said, chat history is unavailable due to it being past a certain time limit. So like,
Yeah.
I'm just curious, how do they store that? Interesting.
Probably in a similar way how they store subtitles in movies. Like just a text file and then they just play it back.
Kimmy, you're not slick. I saw you do that.
Pissing time.
Just a picture of a dude pissing, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it is a funny story, yeah. Well, that's not where I expected the yapping conversation to go, but there it is!
It always goes in some direction.
It always does, yeah. I have one about a cat. I had a cat years ago who refused to pee sitting down, so he'd stand up. So we had to get him a litter box that was essentially just a giant bucket so that it would bounce off of the wall and slide down into the box, because in every other box he managed to somehow pee out of it. And he somehow managed to pee out of that one as well.
Oh my god.
He was just broken when it came to peeing. I don't know why. I didn't know how to fix him. I did love him though. Yeah. He was cute. He was cute as fuck. Speaking of cute as fuck, Luffy has the zoomies right now.
Yeah, I just opened Twitter and the first thing I see is someone like talking about how they're building a new PC with an Intel i9. And I'm just
Oh
like,
no!
Oh no, don't buy that!
Oh no!
Don't get that!
Oh.
No!
I mean,
Also,
leave the
why
comment.
the fuck do streamers always think they need an i9 for streaming?
I don't
It's
know the
wild to me.
differences.
It's just a lot of cores that you have,
Okay.
and it uses a lot of power and fairly high clock speeds. But the
Okay.
thing is, I mean, if your primary concern is playing games, then the best one is the Ryzen CPU that I have because of the cache and stuff.
Okay.
Even an i9 is gonna be slower than that in games. And even if you stream and stuff, a Ryzen 7 or an i7 is really the most that you would need. Like i9s and Ryzen 9s are really for people who know that they need all those extra cores.
Mhm.
But then people are buying them even though they cannot really make use of that. And are just wasting so much money.
So why do they think that? That's weird.
I mean, I guess they just have a lot of money and see a big number.
Yeah.
the thing is also,
I mean,
like-
I suppose that makes sense.
Like, components get old. And
Yeah.
they get old fairly quickly.
Yeah,
So
they
if
do.
you're building a PC for the futures, you really can't build something for more than, let's say, 6 years.
Mhm.
Because if those 6 years are over, then whatever mid-range hardware is out by that time is probably going to be as fast, if not faster, than the high-end option that you bought.
It's true. Yeah.
So
There's
if
no point
longevity
making
is
this
your
expensive.
concern, then just upgrade every few years.
When I was younger, something that my mom always told me was never get the most expensive or the cheapest option. Always get the one in the middle. And obviously,
Yeah.
in some cases, you do want the most expensive. It's like, you know, in some cases. But with PC stuff, yeah, it does seem like don't get the most expensive option because in a few years, it's not going to be the best. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
get a good one, but because, I mean, they're getting the i9 because it's expensive, but that's the one that's breaking right now, right?
Yeah.
God.
You in general just want to avoid Intel CPUs right now. I mean, in general, I would say also, for most use cases, AMD is just plain better.
Yeah, and yes, Bloody, that's basically it. Don't buy the newest and most expensive because it won't actually do that much more and will be made redundant super fast. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
It's shocking how fast it gets made redundant.
I mean, it's not as fast as it used to be because technology isn't improving that quickly anymore.
Yeah, it
But
can't
it's still
at this
like,
point.
It's still
Still very fast. But it's not like the jump from the big CRT TVs to flat screens.
Yeah.
That
Although
was
a lot of people would say that flat screens aren't exactly an upgrade, but they're a side grade. Because there's a lot of ways in which CRT is actually still better than flat screen monitors.
What, seriously?
Yeah.
How?
Like their pixel response times are even faster than an OLED.
Really?
Because of the way they are built. They don't suffer from motion blur at all because of the way it's built. Because like, it's like essentially a laser that beams line by line the pixels onto the screen, and therefore there's only like a few lines on the screen at once. But because it happens so fast, we see it as a whole screen, and because it's so little information, our brain cannot physically like blur frames between frames.
Yeah.
While modern displays are like drawing the whole frame and then they wait until the next frame. And the time between those frames, our brain like blurs them. And that's how motion blur basically happens on the monitor level.
The last time I played on a CRT TV was when I was 18. There was one that was like for donation, and I was poor and didn't have a TV and all that, so I got it. And I set it up with my PlayStation 1 that I still had, you know, from when I was a kid. Like, I looked after that thing. And I sat there at the age of 18 on the floor in front of this CRT TV that was sat on the floor because I didn't have any furniture for it, playing Spyro on my, you know, like little plug-in thing, because obviously they didn't have Bluetooth back then. What, back in the age of 8, Maggie, how old do you think I am? I'm not that old, jeez. No, it was really old for somebody else and they were getting rid of it, and I was, you know, a nerd, so I just picked it up. And then like a few weeks later I got a PS4. So as you can see, I jumped in technology quite quickly.
Another upside to CRTs was because of how simple the signal from your console or PC to the monitor was. It also basically had no latency, while monitors and stuff process the image, so
that's true.
it adds some latency. And then it has also really good black levels, like an OLED. But unfortunately, they have the same problems that OLEDs have, which is burn-in.
Yeah.
Which makes them not really useful for desktop use.
Yeah. I would love to have that set up again. Like, just for nostalgia's sake. Yawn. Oh, I can't help it. I'm always yawning. That's just who I am. I'm somni for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the name. It was advertised to you.
I've advertised myself as sleepy. But, yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I played Spyro so many times. So many fucking times. And then, I couldn't beat the second boss with the sorceress. Like, I beat the first boss. And then my sister and I, on this shitty TV with our PlayStation, we would be while I was 18, we've been passing the controller back and forth trying to beat this fucking second boss. Because it's like the secret final boss. And I don't know what it was, but it was so hard to hit her. She was so slippery. And we could not do it for God knows how long. And then one day, I was just like, fuck this, and I gave the controls to Zero, and he did it, and I was like, well, thanks! We finally get to see what happens next! Which was great. Because, you know, we finally got to beat the game, at long last. Our childhood game was beat. It was all thanks to him. Because he's good at games, obviously, you know? Oh my god.
A real gamer.
Yep. I'm going to play Spyro soon. I'm just waiting for September. Because that's when it's I think it's like not the 20th anniversary, but like it's a big anniversary in September. So when that comes around, that's when I'm going to play Spyro.
Ooh.
And unveil some fun little things for my model. Because I'm a Spyro
Any
fan.
updates?
Little bit of an update. Nothing too fancy. Just for the stream, just for the purpose of the Spyro stuff. Like, you know how people have like their game that's like their thing, their go-to. Spyro is my comfort game. I just love it. Space Marine 2 and next year for Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Monster Hunter Wilds. That looks really fun. But I'm also a little bit like wondering how the switching is going to work. What I really liked was people saying that they're going to have like a greatsword or a longsword and then another greatsword or a longsword and just swap rather than pause to sharpen their weapon. And that feels like a really strategic idea. Yeah, Maggie, I had the same sort of stuff where, like, as a child, you just could not do it something as a kid. And then you come back to the game as a grown-up, and you're like, this was easy, why was I struggling? Oh, hi, Cherry!
Like it.
Hello!
Your motor skills weren't the best back then. Hi, Cherry. I remember there was like a rhythm game that I played as a child with my brother. It was called Elite Beat Agents. It's basically Ozu, but before Ozu. If you know that game.
No, I don't. Sure.
I'm sure someone in the chat knows it. But there was this level in the second highest difficulty, the last level, that we just couldn't beat. And then, like years later, I just grabbed the DS again and tried it again, but couldn't do it still. And I did try it again. Problem was that the DS was kind of broken, so the touchscreen didn't work properly.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Yeah. But then I played Ozu for a while, and obviously they also had that song in that game. And I could do it even at double speed at some point.
Oh, good. The touchscreen on the DS. Oh yeah. That was a whole
the capacitive.
Thing. They put
Man,
so many games out for that.
I remember back then when touchscreens were like pressure based.
Yeah.
Like capacitive.
Yeah.
You always had to press hard.
Remember how as a kid, if you press the buttons on the controller, you felt like if you press the button harder, it makes you go faster, kind of thing. It's silly.
Or when you play a racing game, you just physically turn the controller.
Oh yeah, you're physically you're also leaning with it to try and go. Oh my gosh. I remember one of the games that pissed me off that I will never go back to, and like, maybe I'll go back to it one day, but I tried to play, and I got through most of it on like normal mode. Fire Emblem Fates, specifically Conquest, was bullshit, and so much was based on like RNG, and the amount of times I had to reset maps. When something took forever to load, I would act like I didn't care so it would load faster.
Oh yeah.
I have never had anybody agree with that. I felt that. Oh hi Baba, you fell asleep? There you go, Kimmy, you put someone to sleep with your voice. The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Good morning. Or did you ever have it where you were downloading something or waiting for an install and you would put like the mouse where the
Yeah,
line was?
to see if
To
it
see
like
if it would
actually
make progress?
moved. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Or you'd load up a game that would like crash often, and you just sit there pleading with like the universe, don't let it crash this time. And of course it was, because the universe doesn't have any control over technology. Where is that cat gone? Oh, he's passed out by the door again. Kittens, they're so weird. What else did I do as a kid that was just silly and weird? Okay, how about this? This might be more of like a girls' game thing, so, you know. I had on the PlayStation 2 the Bratz video game, Rock Angels. And in it you could do like makeup designs and like design your own clothing and everything like that, because they ran a fashion magazine.
Yeah.
I also had Barbie Fashion Show. And, Cherry knows what I'm talking about. Right, so here's the thing. When you could customize it and basically draw your own designs on the t-shirts or on their faces, would you make them look as hideous as possible?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I once, as a child, when I was playing Bratz, and I got yelled at for this, and my mum was not happy with me. I made a t-shirt, right? I drew on the t-shirt 2 big circles and then 2 smaller circles inside the 2 big circles. And I had the character run around like that. And I had painted the t-shirt a skin colour. And so my mum walked in the room and did a double take because she thought the character didn't have a top on. I was like 9. I don't know what possessed me to do it. I thought it would be funny. And she asked me, she was like, you know, Skadi, why did you do this? And I just laughed. I said, ha, boobs. And like with the fashion model one, I remember like I would paint like their faces like green, and I would make them look like the Wicked Witch, basically, just really ugly. So then when the judges are, because you know the judges are just gonna reward you because you're a child and it's a child game. They're going, great, beautiful, so fashionable. I'm like, haha, you like something ugly. Mom didn't understand the vision. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, you were ahead of your time.
So ahead of my time. It was peak. This was before those t-shirts actually existed as well. I was robbed.
They stole from you.
Mm-hmm. Like we do things like one time my sister, she did nothing to the makeup, nothing on the eyes, nothing on the mouth, nothing. She just drew snot on her nose. That's it. Just snot. That's it. Just a green dot on her nose to make it look like she had to blow her nose. And she played the game like that. And I also got in trouble one day because I wrote the word hell on one of the tops because I was like, ah, that's a naughty word. I was like,
just the silly things that you get in trouble.
Yeah. I was like, that's a bad word. Or I'd write the word damn, but I would leave the N off the end of it because I'm just talking about a beaver dam, Mom. I'm not saying a bad word. Because I had the Bratz Forever Diamonds.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
you could have a pet in that game. I was so mad. I wanted Forever Diamonds. I didn't want Rock Angels because you couldn't have a pet. I wanted the pet. Oh, gosh. That would always happen where your sibling or your cousin would get the better version of the thing you want. You'd be furious about it.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, that was very much a girls' game thing where you do the fashion and you just make it hideous.
I think the only time where I actually like drew on a t-shirt in a game was in Project Diva Megamix.
Oh,
They
yeah?
introduced that mechanic there.
Yeah? Did you do anything inappropriate?
No.
No? Oh.
I replicated the t-shirt that I have, like the
Oh, that's cool.
pomegranate one.
Yeah. The fucking
and then And then I distinctly remember I did also, like, at the time I was watching a streamer called Milky Mew a lot.
Yes, you
And-
mentioned. Cute.
She would say shut up a lot, so I would just draw her on it and then with the text shut up.
That's
And
cute.
be like, merch, let's go.
That's adorable.
Let me see if I can find it, because I dug that out not too long ago.
The Milky Mew arc in Kimmy's life, yes.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast.
But
Oh,
Maggie-
they do.
Maggie, did you know that she's still using the milk carton icon that I made?
But
For
you
the-
made something for your favorite streamer and they use it? Oh my god, that's precious.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I did like a milk carton for channel points, and then she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that, and she's still using it.
That's so cute. That is adorable. I just opened up Twitch to check something really quick, and I see actions, mod actions, piss, added as a permitted term by Kimmy on it. Of course, it would be Kimmy that would add that as a permitted term.
I mean, Automod was blocking something, I just pressed on accept.
No, I know. The yippee reminded me of the Cola Fortnite yippee. That was so cute.
Yippee!
Oh, you
I
so
gotta have so much cursed stuff
happy.
in my screenshots folder.
Like
What
what?
the heck?
Throw something up.
Oh my god. Let me throw this up. I'm sure Cherry will remember this moment. It's probably gonna be cut off on stream.
Does that say my fat fucking nuts?
At the time she didn't know what it meant.
Oh my god.
Look, it's you.
Amazing. Yeah, it could
Dwarf
be
was great.
it could be a caked up couple. No, Maggie, no, you cannot activate the nuts. Not here. No. I have no sound alerts or anything like that. Like sound redeems, I mean. Very nice copy pasta. I mean, you've voiced it
found it.
beautifully. You found it?
Yeah, that was so great. So one of my favorite sound redeems. There it is. It's for a lot in 3 to 5 business days.
That's cute. Oh my god, I love that. I would love that. I would sell merch like that of Skadi, just drawn like that.
Yeah.
I'd wear it.
The thing is, I had that done like years ago, and then I uninstalled the game, and then I wanted to play it again, so I reinstalled it like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And Steam actually saved that.
Oh, I love that.
Oh yeah, I also had the Bongo Cat. Somehow I managed to
Bongo
replicate
Cat?
it pretty well.
Oh yeah. Core drew me a little bongo cat, but as a raccoon for you guys. Oh, where is it? Where is? I think it's in my. I can't just drag and drop like you can. Hold on. OneDrive
No, you can. You have to drag and drop it into the YouTube Studio.
Yeah, no, it's because my my OneDrive was turned off, so it wasn't actually like loading it.
No.
There is. Oh god, that's huge. See, you drew that for me. It's cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, bongo raccoon. Let's go.
Oh, I got
Massive, yeah.
pervert's brain rot screenshots from when I played this for 70 hours straight.
70 hours straight? You
I mean,
slept,
not straight,
right?
but like
Oh, okay.
I played it every day. Game was fun.
if he's trying to pretend he's not tired. He's doing the thing where his eyes are full and shut. Aww. Kittens, honestly. Like, what do they gotta stay up for?
For mischief
That's true.
and chaos.
That's true. That's true. He is a little being of chaos.
I'm doing a face reveal.
Fucking hell, that scared me.
That's how you look like when you're using MediaPipe for tracking.
It's horrible. Yeah, whenever it has to calibrate the face and it comes up with that pink atrocity, I jump out of my skin.
Yeah.
It's so horrid. Let's
Future
see.
ex-husband. I remember, Jerry, I remember when you wanted to play the game this week and then didn't. We're never getting divorced.
Well, when you do, who's getting what kid?
Kids? We have kids?
Do you?
No.
Oh, is it just like me and Maggie that have kids?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I see. Right. Okay. So, I definitely need to. There's a kid in the game, and It Takes Two? There is?
Oh yeah.
Oh. Wow. Wow, you guys were so preoccupied with your divorce that you forgot about your kid.
I
Unbelievable.
mean, she can have the kid.
Wow, Kimmy!
Yes, now just making it easier.
Nah!
For the kid.
What the fuck?! Oh my gosh. They're fighting over who
guess we
gets
have a
to
problem, no?
keep it. Wow. Oh my gosh. Imagine
What's
forgetting
the
about
matter?
your kid.
Clearly. The blanks the when you were calibrating.
You good? What? Oh, that's not good. All is fine, don't worry. I was just, figuring out, wrapping up, and raiding, and I was gonna recommend we raid Shroom, because they are playing
Yeah.
Zenless, and,
Let's go.
looks like he's got Ellen, so.
Let's go.
Oh no,
Yeah,
that's,
this midnight already on.
that's weird. Hold on. There we go. No, thank you for watching.
Yeah.
So, let's go. We will see you again. I will see you tomorrow, because tomorrow Maggie and I are playing Monster Hunter, so that will be lots of fun. Kimmy, when are you next back?
I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, okay.
No plans so far.
Alright, go enjoy Shroom. I gotta go figure out what the heck that is. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and bye-bye!
Bye.